Hello and thanks for watching. I'm RxOliver and these are my friends. Today we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 4 of our Fey Nights campaign. This is Written in Blood Part 2. I'll hand you now over to your Dungeon Master for the evening, Marin.
Okay, so hey, and how are you guys at home? Come and spend some time with my friends as we play D&D. And because I'm an absolute wanker, I'm going to be coming up with a new D&D thing. So this week I came up with Dark and Dirty, because it'll describe what's going to happen in the show. So stay tuned for more awful renditions of what D&D stands for. So yes, as my friend said, today we're continuing with our campaign set in the Feywild, which is a game from the Radiant Citadel book. Called Written in Blood, but we've slightly changed it for this group because it is set in the Feywild, so it's a little bit more enchanted. But yeah, that's pretty much me done. I'm Martin, I'm your DM for the evening, and if you like me so much and you want to join one of my games, click on the link below where you can pay me and play a game with me, and I'll DM, and you can hear all my shit dirt jokes. I'm going to introduce some of my friends. So our first friend is Izzy. Do you want to unmute yourself and introduce yourself?
Sorry, I was snacking.
Cool.
I am Izzy. I play Cirrus, the tiny blue bard. I am also outside, so apologies if there is any background noise from the wind. It helps with the aesthetic.
Nice.
And as I mentioned last week, I am an antisocial human being. I have nothing to pimp out. On with the show.
That was our friend Izzy. So if anyone, I don't know, can think of anything she can sell, maybe message Izzy. And our next friend is Chris. Do you want to pimp yourself out of it?
Yo, I'm Chris Kidd. What's happening? You can find me on all socials. I'm a fitness trainer, coach. Reach out to me and we can get you fit. That's my real job. But if you want to catch my stream, my usernames are all the same on all platforms and on YouTube. Check that out if you want. I play drag and I have a big tail.
And our next friend is playing Francis. Do you want to introduce yourself and pimp yourself out of it?
Hello, I am RxOliver and I play Francis, the humble halfling monk, who I'm having loads of fun playing. He's my favourite character at the moment. I am the host with the least. The host with the most, really. I put this group of tabletop gamers together and we play all sorts of fun stuff. You can catch us all in discord.gg/THCC. That's where you'll meet us all. And I'm the biggest tabletop RPG nerd there is right now. I'm absolutely obsessed with playing Dungeons and Dragons and every other game. And I've got the best group of people around me right now playing. And that's what I'd like to say for today.
Very good. And we have my other friend, Leo is back from his character's unfortunate stomach problem. So yeah, pimp yourself out, and then we'll also find what Groman's been doing very shortly.
Okay, I am Leovor. You can just call me Leo. I'm playing Gromin Bristlebeard, a mountain dwarf warrior fighter. I am the bodyguard of this bard, this little bard. So my job is to protect her. And about myself, I always do the game master stuff like the Dungeons and Dragons, Call of Cthulhu, Alien RPG, and a bunch of other games. So if you want, you can hire me on startplaying.com, and the link is down below. I have games all week, and that's about it.
Very good, thank you, Leo. And next up is Latha again. Pimp anything you're legally allowed to pimp out, and there you go.
I'm playing Latha, the Eldrin Druid of the party. You will catch me here on RxOliver's channel playing all sorts of games. We just started playing Alien. I am playing Call of Cthulhu whenever the chance is there. Also play 2E D&D. All on here. You will get my other socials, which I can't pimp out here, in Discord, which is follow me, I think. So yeah, catch me in there.
Good. And finally, my little friend, brutally honest, same thing. Pimp some stuff up.
Well, howdy. My name is Brutally Honest. I'm known by Brew a lot of the time, but I am a Twitch streamer. I do co-working streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And during that time, I literally sit there with ambient music playing and just work. So if that's your vibe, let's go. Join in. But I also do play on Oliver's channel a lot of the Call of Cthulhu. And like Latha said, we're starting Aliens now, so tune in for that. Definitely have some great shaft work.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Spoilers.
Yeah, tune in on YouTube to see what happened with the shaft last night.
So check out all of the shorts and videos on Oliver's YouTube. Appreciate you guys.
Good. So we're going to get on with the game. So I'll give everyone a quick recap. And again, just for my players, maybe take some notes in case you totally forgot what happened 2 weeks ago. So yes. So in last time's game, the party accepted the new job from Blob to sort out a trade agreement with his friend Delanor Godson in the far north of Blossom in the town of Promise. Some of the party were unable to join due to varying commitments, but the rest of the gang headed through the mush to find their way to Promise. They arrived and they found themselves in time for the small festival of the Reawakening, but their fun and games were not to last, and some strange-looking farmers with blood-red eyes attacked the festival goers. The party, easily subduing most of them, met Delanor. After finding a strange picture on one of the farmers that Delanor believed to be from her goddaughter Kiana, the party agreed to help find Kiana and investigate where the farmers had come from. Teaming up with a bard called Tungsten with a wagon, they made their way to the dangerous farmlands of the Rattle. Meeting a farmer who had met Kiana, they travelled to her community farm location. However, on their way, a large hole swallowed up their wagon, and poor Yurty fell into a hole which is filled with strange noises, which is where we find our party now. So, we are pretty much going to be going straight into a battle, guys, so get prepared. But Yurty, so you have fallen, if you can see the map. Oh, has someone got a question, Izzy?
Yeah, just as a reminder, because right at the end of last session, I had cast Featherfall on all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, falling won't hurt. For a minute. So we don't have a whole lot of time.
Sister,
apart from
day,
Roman.
no!
So, Yurty, as you float gently down, you hear this kind of noise coming from all around you. And just before the battle starts, I'm going to show you guys what you guys don't see it, but Yurty sees this very strange thing crawl from down some of the walls, quite close to where she is. So yeah, you see this. Yurty is crawling down the walls of this small kind of cave-like structure that you are in. You seem to have come into a small cavernous thing where the wagon has landed and broken up a little bit. Any thoughts on what you can see, Yuri, before we jump into the next stage?
I'm immediately gonna grab it and stick it on my nub. I'm just kidding. I would like to cast Bonfire at the cantrip, just so I can see anything else.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, the hand does seem to be a little bit too far away. But yes, I will allow you to cast the bonfire cantrip if you wish, and I will show you guys the screen. And Yuri, just because I'll say that's like your extra round, because you kind of just discovered this and semi-surprised what's down there. But the rest of you guys won't be getting this extra thing. We'll be starting from the top. Okay. So. Let me show you where Yuri is. Okay, here you go. So, if you have a look, you can see that Yuri, you can see the wagon, hopefully, and then there's the little hat token, which is Yurty. And there are a few different creatures on the map, as well as the hands. There seems to be 4 hands and 2 slithering messes of some form of snake. But Yuri, you can't really see them properly, but you can hear them, and they're in the darkness a little bit. Can you all roll me for initiative? And Yuri, you just tell me where you want to place your bonfire while you're doing that as well. Now that you can see the map a bit.
Yes.
It's almost a 1.
Oh, and apart from, Groman, because you're Groman, you're not actually there at the moment, but you will be coming at the end of the battle. I will explain to you where you have appeared from. So Groman, you don't need to roll, but you will be coming up. You will be playing at the end of the first round, so you can still get ready to do stuff.
Okay, perfect.
So I would say I probably set it directly in front of me, about 30 feet, just the general area where the scattering is coming from, but because I wouldn't know where these things are, I'm not going to cast it on them.
Okay, so you just put a little dot on, or some paint or something. So maybe around here, can you see the little red thing?
Yep, that looks good.
Okay, I'll just put a little bit of blob. There you go. Little blob of redness that probably won't move. Nope, don't move. But that is where your little bonfire is. So yes, you set some of there seems to be like some very dead grass down here that you have set ablaze. So yeah, there is actually some light, and you can actually see in more horrifying technical vision these 4 hands that do not seem to have bodies attached to them. But let me check everyone's initiative. So I think everyone's done. I've got Francis, I've got Yuri, I've got Cirrus, I've got Latha. I just need Drac to roll for me, or tell me what your initiative number is.
Drac got a 10.
He's rolled an intelligence save.
Oh, that's fine. How appropriate. Do you want to roll again? The right button. Let me see.
Get something good, because I don't think anybody. Ceres has got something pretty good actually.
Where is it?
Initiative, top middle, next to armor class.
Can you see your armor class?
I'll say like +2.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Very good. Okay, and let's see what all the other guys get, and I will go straight into the battle. Oh, well, lucky for you guys. Cirrus, you're first, but remember, you guys are looking into this pit. You guys are not actually there, so you do need to make your way down. It's about 10-15 feet, just so you know, for movement. But you do have Cirrus's spell that would let you float down.
Yeah, how does that work with Featherfall? Because obviously we're taking a little bit longer to get down.
Well, I'm saying Yuri's already had this special round, so I will just say, just to make the game go a reasonable pace, we'll just say you can move. The 15 feet is just part of your movement, say. Okay. So, like, the jump, the float down. So whatever you've got left minus 15 feet, we'll say.
And is Yuri is Yuri at the bottom of the hole, or is it?
Yeah, if you think that basically where you could land is around Yuri in the wagon, that's where the hole has been made. So you can place yourself.
Ta-da!
Anywhere around there is fine. Yeah, and you can also see. Luckily, because of Yuri's fire, everything seems to have been lit up that you can see. But now
and I have dark vision anyway, so.
Okay. So yeah, you could see. Well, yeah, it doesn't help with the fire, but if the fire goes out, yes. What would you like to do with the rest of your round? And coming up next is some of the monsters, and then it will be Drac. So get ready.
Great. In which case, I am going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
On, I guess, is that B? Hand B. And I just tell it an ugly shit.
And just in case anyone comments that the hands aren't exactly the same size, do you want me to make you guys feel really bad and a bit sick?
Yeah.
They aren't the same size?
Yeah, some of them. I'm going to say the smallest one's a little baby hand. So just to make you feel a bit worse if you do kill it. Little zombie baby hand.
I feel bad for the baby that the hand came from, not so much the hand itself.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe the zombie baby's really cute.
Francis
You don't
has no
know.
pity for abominations.
But
So
yeah,
Cirrus,
I cast Vicious Mockery, so the hand needs to roll a wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see if a hand is very wise. Okay, and that is a 9. It's
That
not
fails.
That smart. Okay.
In which case, I don't do a whole lot of damage because it's only a d4.
Okay.
But although I did get a 4, so it takes 4 damage and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Nice.
Well, I'd love to give it disadvantage, but you just destroy it. Clearly, its small psychic brain has been dissolved, so you can tell me how you kill this. This is an adult hand that you have killed.
I mean, you hear Zath whisper beneath her breath, "You're an ugly shit," and suddenly, this hand like starts quivering and then blacked.
Very nice. I guess, yeah, I would say people could see this now. Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
I can see Yurdi, and I'm gonna say, Yurdi, you got this, and I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
Aw.
thanks.
Or use Bardic.
Can you give it a bit of some DMs do? If you want to use Bardic, you have to tell me what it looks like. Is it a spell? Is it a dance?
Well,
Yeah, like
guess
that.
yeah, no.
Boo. Okay, you've got to do
But
it.
you
Otherwise
can
they
see-
can't give you.
As I say this, you feel this like bluish smoke, and or like a cloud,
Mhm.
appropriately, and you just get hit with a cloud of good vibes.
I was
Aw.
half anticipating like a little finger heart or a peace sign or something.
Yeah, you could.
Actually, to be fair, I've been working on a drawing of Cirrus where she gives the finger heart, so that's perfect.
There we go.
You can do it.
Anything?
You got this, Yurdi.
Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
Nope, that is it, and I just dropped popcorn down my shirt, so apologies. I am just going to...
Okay.
Save it for later.
I was gonna. Okay.
Problem solved.
Okay. We are moving on to one of the hands, who is going to move. Well, it can only see a couple of you guys, but it is going to move forward to near the bonfire.
Oh, can I
Uh-huh.
bin the hand that I destroyed?
You can, yes, you can, of course. It helps me out as well.
Where's bin?
Can't do much, so he's going to try and dash a bit further, but still not going to make much of a distance. But I would say, Yuri, you can see how creepy this hand is. It's reasonably close to you at this point. That is the hand's turn. Now we have one of the mysterious hissing swarms that seems to be coming closer as well. And that is going to move towards Cirrus. So Cirrus, watch out. I think it's going to try and dash towards you as well.
Where's
Yes,
What's
it
it
is going to dash. So, okay. Yep, Cirrus, you see some very strange looking snakes. There's a mass of them, but they don't look like normal snakes. Some of them have like eyes missing, and they're all grey and wet and damp. A little bit creepy. You're not used to seeing snakes like this.
Any trouser snakes?
I mean,
Guys, is this what a trouser snake looks like?
I think the trouser snake's up top, but we'll find out because it is actually his turn. So it's a great segue. So,
Let's go.
Would the trouser snake like to make his presence known to the other snakes?
Okay, so Drac is currently at the top of the crevasse, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, because he has feather-light feet, can he decide where he's landing?
Within reason, yeah. You can move your normal. You minus 15 of your normal movement, and then you can move wherever the rest would get you. So yeah, you could move. I don't know. You could move 15 feet away from Yuri, I guess. That would be fine.
Okay, so I drop beneath the trees about here.
Yeah, I'll allow that. That's fine, yeah.
So, immediately as I drop, I put on my cloak.
Okay.
And they cannot see me. I am now hidden.
Okay, you have to use a bonus action or a action to do that, but yes, you can.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
Okay, would you like to use your
Bonus
action or your bonus action to do that? You can choose.
Bonus
I
action.
suggest- Yeah, so your bonus actions, yeah. So you just roll me for stealth to see how well you hide from these different creatures.
18.
18. Okay, let me roll. I'll just roll for the 2 different species so I don't have to do it all the time. Okay. Yeah, you feel that you're pretty well hidden from sight. So yeah, you can. At this point, I'm going to say if you do anything that relies on being hidden, just let me know. But you're pretty sure that you're hidden from anything that would be able to see you.
Okay. I use sneak attack and attack the hand and grab it into the tree.
Okay, so unfortunately for you, the creature doesn't have eyes, so it's not really surprised because it seems to be able to sense you. Yeah, so you don't unfortunately get to use that ability, but I won't say that I will be not cruel and say that you've lost that skill, but you can try something else.
Okay.
You can still attack, you just don't get the sneak attack damage.
Yeah, you can still attack, you just wouldn't get the advantage, so yeah.
But I was just checking. Okay, so
Yeah, no worries.
I draw my bow. Fire an arrow through
Okay.
the hand.
Very good. Go for it. Roll for attack.
Oh, is that one first?
Okay, 11. Okay, let's see if it hits. It just misses, unfortunately. The hand is quite tiny, and you see that the arrow lands between its fingers. So close, but it seems to have missed your arrow, unfortunately.
Little paper cut.
Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
Use my bonus action.
And Latha, you're coming up very soon, so get ready.
Opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
No, never mind.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
okay.
never mind. That's later.
That is,
I am
yes,
my
that's
turn.
fine. Very good. Okay, we are up to hand A, which Cirrus didn't manage to kill, which I think is near Yurti.
This one, it's been renamed Arthur.
Actually, yeah, I know you guys would dick around with it. At least they're short names. Actually, it's going to try and attract 4 Drax. Let's see how the little Fisty McFist goes as he tries to attack poor Drac. And that is yay for me. That's a natural 20 for a 23. So unless anyone's got any anything you can do to help him, though some of you aren't even down there. Easy, I'll probably know this. Does Drac have his ability to halve the damage yet? I think.
Uncanny dodge, I think it's level 2, but I'm not confident on that.
Okay, so you might be able to reduce the damage. That's fine. Okay, let me roll for damage, but it is doubled because he's, surprised you, I guess.
I mean, you'll need to double check on your character sheet, but I think you will have you will have uncanny dodge.
Oh, okay, well, it's. I'm going to say just for fun, he maybe has heard your comments about this mysterious trouser snake as you feel the hand crawl down your pants and just absolutely go to town on your area, and you take 4 points of penis damage.
You went to town on your area.
It says bludgeoning, but I guess that would be,
Chinese burn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I use... Because it moved, do I not use opportunity attack?
Well, if it moves
It's only when
past
it
you.
leaves your threatened area.
It says at any time if any enemy moves within 5 foot, I get an opportune attack.
I mean, it's usually if they try and move away
When
from
they
you because
leave.
he's purposely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, No, it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, no. Always remember about opportunity attacks. If anything runs past you and it's 5 feet, I'll try and remind you, but do it. And also remember, if you have something like a spear, I think the radius is 10 feet. So always check your weapons to see how, when you can attack stuff. But no, it's still a good point.
Unless it's unless it's an ability that comes from your subclass.
Yes,
I think
it is from my subclass.
I think the 10-foot attack, the 10-foot opportunity attack is a polearm master.
So that's another
Yeah.
then. So that's a subclass ability, not
that's
standard
polearm
opportunity attack.
Standard, it's just normal 5 feet, and they're leaving the square adjacent to you.
Okay.
Yes,
Latha,
moves
you-
out of reach.
Okay. Yeah. Latha, you are up next, and then Francis and Yurti, you'll be coming up soon after one of the monsters.
Let's go, sister.
Can I hear what's going on in the hole?
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah.
Can I jump down and attack in the same round?
Yeah. You can move. So you can move reasonably anywhere around Yurti, up to probably where Chris is, if you want to place yourself anywhere on the map.
Let me have a
With
look.
a little token. Do you want me to grab you a token?
Yeah, how would I grab a token from? I have got the owl bear link this week though. We are slightly further.
I think I've got the leaf one because that's the druid one. I'll pop you down there, but you can move it around. So yeah, there's the little leaf. You can use that one.
And
Let's go,
the
Latha.
these things are, oh god, it's so hard to tell. So right, it's movement. This thing here is one, and this one
Yeah.
down here is one. Yeah.
Yeah. Although there's two piles of snakes, and there are 3 hands left. Yeah.
Right. So those little things are hands.
Yeah,
Sorry.
The one next to
Still
Ceres is a pile of snakes. This one.
Right. Okay. Can I attack this hand? This one.
Yes, you can. Yeah. So roll for your attack.
Have my. What the fuck did I do? Right. Did I roll this one? Is this the right dice?
Yes, you use your sword. Yeah, so that's a 6 to hit.
Empire.
Unfortunately, again, it manages. It's quite a speedy little thing, and it does manage to dodge as your sword smashes at the ground next to it. Is there any bonus actions you would like to use?
Do I get a bonus action?
I think yours is shape. I think yours is shape change at the moment. Is one of yours, or the main one. So you could transform into something.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
No, I think it's a bonus action for druids. I think.
So like I turn into a snake too.
Yeah. I
Turn
mean,
into something that kills snakes, like a mongoose.
And as an action, it does say that as an action.
let me just check.
Or
I'm pretty sure you can do it as a bonus action.
there's a little bit of bonus actions.
Okay, let's look at that. Yeah, wild shape. So yes, you can.
Shape. Is this the right part?
Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. So you just so it does get a bit difficult because obviously the whole, there's so many different animals you can choose. It's got to be something that you would have reasonably seen in your life. So like,
What do snakes not like? What kills snakes?
A mongoose kills snakes, like Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's stats for a weasel. I mean, I'll just say it's a mongoose, but the stats we can use. Or because you have the greater ability, the best thing that you can transform to as a druid, even though it's available, would be a direwolf. So if you want to be a big wolf, it's up to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just turn into that then, if that's.
Okay. Yep. You. I.
Add above what I was fucking new anyway.
Yep. So I will send you very shortly a quick link that shows you exactly what a direwolf can do. You gain all its abilities, but you keep like your charisma, wisdom, intelligence, but all the other skills like its armor class and its fighting skill. I think it's like biting. You gain, so you'll get some extra stuff. If you get hit, you take the points off the animal, and then if your animal goes down to 0, then you're back to normal and you just laugh at them.
Okay.
So you can. Do you want to describe what your direwolf looks like?
No.
Okay. Just no. Okay.
Let me quickly. I would have to quickly Google something. I haven't.
No, it's fine.
So yeah.
Direwolves
yeah.
are based. They're just really big wolves, basically. Yeah. So
I picture if you were turning into one, Latha, with you being in your autumn season, that it would have like the red hair like a red squirrel. It would be a red-haired one.
But yeah, Latha, very good. So yeah. Okay, it is one of the snakes' turn, and then Francis, you're coming up as is Yurti. Okay, so snakes A are going to move towards. I think towards Yurti. Let's have a look. Okay, so. Yurti, the snakes are going. They see you as maybe a tasty little treat. You look pretty tasty. Let's see if they manage to hit you. And that is that's quite high. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So as you are standing, cute little Yurti, you just gets the whole thing just pile around you and start nipping at you, and you take 8 points of piercing damage, and also you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw. I think you still have your bardic from Cirrus, so maybe you can use that to help in case you roll low though. And the saving throws are on the left to the top.
I think I win.
Yeah, you do. So,
come on.
Yeah, don't even worry about the bardic. Save that.
Yeah, save it. Okay, so let me just see what happens. Yeah, that's better for you. So yes, luckily, not all of the snakes managed to get through your hard shell, but you still feel a slight tingle of poison. But because you rolled and you succeeded, you just take half the poison damage, which would be 4. So you take another 4 points of poison damage. You are not poisoned; it is just the type of damage you are.
No.
Yes.
How are you looking?
Like a turtle. Like a hurt turtle.
Like a hurtle.
Okay.
Hurty.
And sorry. This is my fault. Francis and Yurdi, you actually both scored the same. I should have asked you who had the better dexterity because they would have gone first. But Francis, it is your turn.
Here we go. So let me get on the map. Francis
Yurdi hasn't gone yet.
Oh no, sorry. It is Francis's turn. It's just because I attack Yurdi. Sorry, Francis. It is your Francis and Yurdi. Sorry, who has the higher dexterity? Because you both got the same.
I have a dex of 17.
You go first.
Okay.
Okay, so that's fine. To Francis, yeah, you're first.
Francis is going to drop down here. Where is the fist? Fist
then
to
Yurdi, it's your
Fristerson. So he's going to drop down somewhere here, and he's going to try and square off against the snakes and Charles the Hand. He's going to start with the snakes. He's just going to take his quarterstaff and swing it into the pile of snakes. Where's my sheet?
Okay.
Come on, that'll be a hit.
Oh, very good. Is that a natural 20 or just a
No, dirty
whatever
20.
plus?
for
Oh, still
5
good.
damage.
Okay. And
How
was
is
that
it?
on A or B?
That was on the
snakes?
snakes. Let me get back on there. A.
A, okay,
Yeah.
no worries. So yeah, you can again describe how you kill. So it is a swarm of snakes, so you're killing a few as you do your strike.
He hits with his quarterstaff, so he swings his quarterstaff, flips it over, and he puts the end of it into these snakes. And as he does like a stirring motion, like he's stirring a huge cauldron, and all these snakes get twisted around the end of his quarterstaff. And then he flips the quarterstaff 180 and catapults all the snakes flying hundreds of feet in the air, and they go flying and die when they land because it's so far. They get flung for miles, catapulted off the end of this quarterstaff.
Very good.
And
anything else? Because I know you've got some special monk stuff you want to do, probably.
yeah, well, not too special, but I'm going to move to Charles, and I'm going to be punching Charles
Okay.
for a hit, surely.
I love how somebody named the hand Charles.
It was me this time, actually. I thought you're all at it every week. I'm going to do it this week, so I named it
I
hand
honestly
Charles.
thought
Oh,
you were
yeah.
talking about my old man from the other campaign that we were playing. I was
Wait a
like,
minute.
Charles.
It's PvP again.
I was thinking of someone else.
Right, so damage on that unarmed strike. Maximum damage, 7. Take that, Charles the Hand.
Okay. Oh, and this is on the hand this time.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, tell me how you want to do this. Poor Charles has been destroyed.
So he just, as the hand jumps up to attack him, he just does like a little parry and turns it round so it's facing away from him, and he punches it and his hand goes right up into the fist and wears it like a glove, and then he just flicks it off.
Okay. Very good. Anything else you can do in your turn or want to do?
Yeah, so that snake's is dead as well. This one here, yeah?
Oh no, the snakes are alive. It's a swarm. You killed a few of them. But
Oh,
it's a
right,
swarm.
okay.
But you killed the hand. The hand you killed on the other attack. Yeah.
Well, I think I used my 3 key points in the last session, so I don't think I could do flurry of blows and do a third attack. So I'm just going to stay here next to Yuri with my movement.
Okay, so Yuri, it is your turn.
Irdi sees Francis right at her side and the animals that surround him, and she picks a flea off of one of the animals. And she does some hand motions and mutters something and casts infestation on the group of snakes right next to us. So A.
Nice.
Very good. Okay, roll for. Do you need to roll anything, or is it a saving throw?
It
For me.
is a saving throw, so Constitution 11.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just glad you
They got
didn't
a
use one of my
2.
fleas.
Go for it. Yeah, tell me how much damage you do to the snakes.
I do 1, but it also forces it to move 5 feet in a random direction. If it has a movement of
okay.
at least 5 feet, so I have to
It
roll
does,
for
yes.
direction.
Okay. You don't say if it rolls into Francis, he might not have a good time in a minute. So.
It goes to the south.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I was gonna say otherwise, Francis might get attacked by the swarm of snakes because they can move through spaces. So that was fun.
Francis is happy to withdraw the attacks from Yuri. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so next up, and Yeti, maybe keep an eye on your health, hon, or everyone else. You guys need to tell whoever your healer is, maybe to keep an eye on poor little Yeti. But we're on to the hands, so we're on hand B, which I think you guys have killed, and the other one is hand D, which is going to run towards Drac, but again, it has to use.
D is also dead.
Is it? Derek?
No,
Oh,
not
it's
this one.
way up
Oh, I
top.
totally missed that one. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone else has
I have-
been
my
naming them
screen
because I
is too
didn't name
zoomed in.
Derek.
Yeah, so Drac unfortunately has one hand down his pants and another hand that is looking at other parts of his body. So we'll see where that goes, possibly on the next round. Okay, and I think we are up to our friend. So that is all of the evil hand/snake combo. It is actually Leo's turn, who's not here. But I can at least...
What about Tungsten?
Oh, sorry, Tungsten is just watching you guys from the top.
Cheers, big man.
Tungsten is a coward.
Tell him, Siris.
Yeah, Tungsten's just watching you guys at the moment.
Brother Tungsten! What are you
forgot
doing?
about that guy.
Yes,
We
Are
are
you
in
just
a
gonna
fight.
stand there? What?
Tungsten managed to jump off the cart, unfortunately, or fortunately.
I know.
So he is at the top of the cart. But I can at least describe to you guys what happens as you hear this very familiar booming techno song of the Venga Bus is coming starts to boom out through starts to echo through the entire chamber, and there is a loud boom and a puff of purple smoke as a quite bemused and tired Groman seems to literally appear out of the floor and kind of looks a little bit confused about where he is. I will say, while we're waiting for Paulio to come back, I'll give you guys all a brief chance to say one quick sentence to him, because he is looking very dazed and confused. So I'll go around in order, and then hopefully Leo's back. So, Cirrus, what are you going to say to Groman? He just appeared on the map. I put him on for you guys, so you know where he is.
Groman, this might sound weird, but there's a hand down Drax's pants.
That's
might
what you
need
wanted
some
to tell
help.
him?
Yes.
That's what you wanted to tell him? Okay. Drac,
Also, where the hell have you been?
Drac, what would you like to say?
I speak to him in Dwarven and tell him that I am covered in dirty, filthy hands.
Okay. Brother Francis, do you want to say
He's
something
back.
less sexual?
Brother Groman, it's such a pleasure to see your bravery is called for Brother Tungsten is a coward. The devil that is cowardice has overtaken him.
What
May
happened?
May the strength of God be in you, Brother Groman. We need you. We're in a fight against these undead abominations. They have Sister Yurti and she's hurty.
Wait, Martin. Okay, where
Okay.
I am hearing this. Where am I?
You're as dazed as you're going to be excellent role player, and you're as dazed as Groman is. So
You're dazed and confused.
you've just appeared.
And we're all shouting things at you.
Yeah,
Just
you're-
appeared here.
Yeah,
I
you
put
did.
you on the map.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right. By more than spirit. What am I doing here now? I wasn't practicing my battle mastery stuff right now. I am with my axe in my hand, like I was practicing. Where is it?
So
What happened?
Groman, just so you
There's
know,
an evil
basically-
hand down Drax's pants.
Roman, you managed to sweet talk some of the dryads to use the mush, and you got transported to your friends. That is how you were got.
Okay. So I know what happened. Okay.
We are in a fight,
What?
brother.
The things I have to do for this for. I never get used to these fingers.
It is your turn. You've obviously, I'll say you kind of seen your friends getting attacked, so you are, and everyone's tried to shout stuff at you. So it's your round to go.
All right. What do I see? I see hands grabbing. Who is this? A knife? That's Drax.
That is
He's-
Drac.
he's
Drac is.
getting.
Drac is. Mhm.
He's getting groped.
Yep.
Yes, he really is, if not worse.
He's got one
Yeah,
round
you-
the front, one giving the reach around.
Well, one's looking, and we're going to see what happens on the next round. But yeah, so you can see your friend has some zombie-like hands that are, well, you can only see one. One is in his pants. One is looking at him, or sensing him.
All right. Give me a second here. Where's Saros? Where's the lassie? Is she all right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She's
you can,
by
I'll
s-
say you can probably see her. Yeah,
She's
you can probably
beset
see
by
her.
snakes, Brother Grumman. The devil in
Oh.
the
I'm
snake
below
form.
everyone.
Okay, hang in there, Fort. I'm going. I'm a bit far. Okay, so
You might
I will
have,
have
to
to-
dash, yes. You might have to dash, I think, on this round, yes.
all right. I'm going to dash. I move like 25 feet, right? So it's gonna be. So
can
I
still
can
get-
dash. If I can dash and reach, can I reach this hand or right this position? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, dashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do
So
it.
I'm gonna to spend my oh well I still have an action. No, I don't have an action. I have a bonus action.
Mhm.
So I think like as a bonus action I have no two-handed attack and I don't have any bonus action, but I'm going to spend my action surge to get an extra action.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to attack. Well, I guess I'm attacking the hand that I can see, but the other one that is in his pants, it's going to be a little risky to attack it. Do you want me to attack the hand in your pants rack?
Don't
Or not?
risk hurting his
Can't my
trousers.
dragon.
Avoid the trouser snake.
See, if he rolls a natural 1, Drax might not have a trouser snake, so we'll see what the dice reveal.
I'm swinging then. Oh, okay, that's
Oh, very good.
18 and 8 damage. So, is it dead?
Good. It is. Yeah, you can tell me how you remove one of the hands, the hand that is not in. I think Derek. Derek wasn't in your pants, so Derek is now gone. But you can tell us in how you kill the hand if you wish.
Well, the hand was grabbing at him. Like I just take an aim, with that dwarven precision that I am known for, and just as it moves, I just catch it in the air with my axe. So I remove it from Drax's body, and I split it in two. It's like little fingers, like just in two, and it falls to the ground.
Very good. You've only one hand is now left on the map. Very good, Groman. We're now back up to the top of the round. And Latha, if you just want to check the General Fey Night Stream, I sent you a link to what a Direwolf is, and it has all its skills and abilities, so just check it out if you wish.
Yeah.
Okay, so back at the top, I think is Sarah. Sid, is your turn, and then it will be Drac. You'll be coming up very soon.
'Tis me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got this little cluster of snakes at my
Large
feet, right?
cluster of snakes. It's very large. Well, 5 feet by 5 feet of snakes.
Okay. I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
I'm gonna need those snakes to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just hear like a creepy melody on my flute. Just like some sort of creepy melody.
Does everybody else see that thing that you're standing next to on the map, Cyrus?
Yes, I had noticed that.
5. They got a 5.
They do not save. In which case, they take. Ooh, not bad. 12 damage.
Oh, very good. And that's on B. Very good. I mean, it's still alive, but you can tell me as you kill some of the snakes.
I'm trying to imagine what snakes would do if they took psychic damage.
Well, they are, not to spoil it, but they don't look like normal snakes. Like I said, they look like they're rotting and they have eyes missing. So, yeah.
Sorry, I've got the
That helps.
hiccups really badly.
Okay.
So yeah. just gonna go on mute now.
That's fine. You can say that you make them hiccup if you want. That's fine.
Yeah, the
just
snakes all start
randomly
hiccuping, so they share my pain. And then suddenly, a handful of them just fall to the floor, spasming pathetically.
Very good. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. I can't do anything because I would have to move.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I'm gonna hold off on another bardic because I used one last session. Yep,
Okay.
that's it. I don't have any bonus actions except for bardic, so.
Okay, no worries. We're up to. So you guys killed Charles, didn't you? So yep, Charles is gone. We're on to Snakes B. Who are?
Oh, I
next
just
to you.
moved this. I just moved the cart.
Don't move
sorry.
the wagon.
didn't mean to, I
hard-
was moving
you know
around
how
the
hard
map.
it was to put a wagon there? It took a lot of.
I didn't
studying.
even realize the wagon could
Leave the
move.
wagon. I can see it moving. I can see it moving.
I-
You
I
destroyed the
accidentally
game.
moved my other tokens when I was trying to point them.
I moved it once and then I tried to put it back.
Well, okay. Well, lucky for you, the snakes are going to attack you, so that's good. They're going to get vengeance on you.
And I was just trying to move around the map.
Well, that's what happened. Okay, so let's see if they hit you. They are rolling not a natural, but a 20 to hit.
Hit.
Okay, and you take. You take 7 points of biting damage as all these little tiny mouths bite at you, and then you need to roll me
Oh
a
shit.
Constitution saving throw as well.
16.
Okay, so you pass. So again, they don't manage to all sink their poisons into you, which is pretty good because that would have been 14. So you take half of that, which is an extra 7 points of poison.
So I take a
damage.
total of 14 damage.
Mhm, yes.
Ow. That is not. I do not have a lot of health.
How are you looking?
I am. You see Cirrus like spit up dark blue blood.
So
I am-
in this game, just so you guys know, I know some games let you tell you each other exactly how many points you've got left, and some dungeon masters don't let you do any of that. I have an in between. Once you get to half health, you can say that you look bloodied, which means that you've taken enough damage that you're covered in blood, and your friends know you're taking damage. And when you get down to, I'd say, an eighth of your health, you can start saying that you look at like death's door, like you are not going to be last. And so if you just think about that for describing,
I'm spitting up blood, so I am bloodied.
you are bloodied,
Oh,
yes.
no.
Just to help you guys and help me make it more a bit realistic so you can see that your friend has been damaged. But it is now Drac, your turn. You still have the hand in your pants.
Start.
Move it.
I start. Can I attack, then move, then bonus action? Yes. In that
Yeah,
order.
you can, yeah. That's fine, yeah.
So, I use barehanded first
Okay.
against the slimy hand upon my trouser snake.
Okay, let's see how this goes. If you roll a natural 1, something bad will happen. So please roll 1. If you
Roll 1.
8.
I don't know. I think that maybe the hand thinks you're a bit of a tease because you don't really grab it. Like,
Can I
well, you
can
like
I
pat it off
change?
a bit.
Can I
Filter.
change what I did slightly?
Depends. You'll have to ask me.
I am quite strong, and the hand has a grip of my penis. Surely, I would be able to rip it off my penis.
For fun, and only on this occasion, I will allow you to use your bonus action to do this if you wish. But I don't usually allow this, but because it's funny, I will allow it. So roll a strength check to see if it can hang on to where it is.
14.
And the hand got a 15. Nope. It is. It's
It
enjoying
is
itself.
tenacious.
It is. It is very. Yeah. So that's pretty. All you can do now is you can move. But on the plus side, if you move, it's. Yeah, it's not like the hand is grappling you. It will kind of fall off. So. yeah.
Okay.
You can't pull it off, but as soon as you move, it'll fall off.
Yeah, it's that type of situation.
How far is 30 feet?
30 feet would get you to 20 feet to the snakes, or you could run past Latha with 30 feet would be next to Latha on her east side. So yeah.
Can I make it to Cirrus?
You can make it above the
Yuri.
snakes next to me.
Yeah,
Can I
roughly
make it
there,
here?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
15
can make it
feet.
there.
I've got your
That's fine,
marker
yeah.
there. Can you see my marker I'm doing?
Yeah, no.
No, right, okay, so yeah, the second set of snakes further away is only 30 feet. You can get right down to there.
Yeah,
You can.
yeah, you're right next to the snakes.
To here?
Yeah. That was 30 feet of movement there.
Okay. I will go here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh,
Because Cirrus is
very good.
hurting.
Very good. But that is your turn, and we are up to hand A. Oh, hand A is a little bit confused. I think it's going to try and follow what it was doing, so. But I don't think it can get that far. No. But it is gonna. Yeah, it can get.
Is it gonna mistake the snakes for a trouser snake?
I don't know. It's the closest it can get is to Francis, so it is gonna. He's looking at Francis, so we'll see what's gonna happen to him, possibly. But next up is Latha, who is currently a direwolf, and the only thing I'll remember, Latha, you can't cast spells and you can't talk as a direwolf. You can bark,
Is your
Okay.
question answered?
but you can't cast spells.
Could have read chat for that, so I can only attack as a direwolf. That's still cool though.
It's a very high
Mhm.
attack, yes.
Yeah, alright. Is that everything supposed to have moved like that? Yes. So this hand here that's beside Francis,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, can I just attack that?
You can, yeah. So it's a bit different. So if you're looking, so to do this, you'd be doing your bite attack. So if you have you got a digital dice or a d20 you can roll?
I've got it on beyond, yeah?
Yeah. So if you roll me a d20 and add 5 to it, that's your attack for your bite attack.
I've not added 5 yet. Hold on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Boom. So it'd be 16.
16 hits the hand, and you need to roll me 2d6 plus 3, and that's for the damage that you'll do.
Ooh. That's solid.
Yeah, right, hold on. So, wait.
Mm-hmm.
2d6 and then plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've not added 3 yet. So that's
No
too
worries.
hard. 7.
Very good. Well, the hand didn't have a lot, so you can tell me how Direwolf Latha kills the hand.
Nice. I just run over to grab it in my mouth and fucking rag it about and explode it inside when it's dead. I can't speak to anybody though, so
No,
I
you
just
can't.
just look at Francis after that and be like,
Very
Francis
good.
pats her on the head. Good.
Do you like
good
lick his
direwolf.
face or something?
yeah, to growl it up.
So, very good. That's pretty much all you can do on your turn, I think, because you're a wolf now.
Fuck me.
But yeah, so that is fine. Okay, we're moving on to the snakes, followed by Francis and then Yurti. Let's have a look which snakes we're on. Snakes A. I'm going to be nice to Yuri because I feel bad about killing people. So they're going to try and attack Brother Francis. Yeah, they are going to move. So Yuri, you'll get a free attack as they try and slither over to Francis. So you can roll your normal attack.
That's
to see if
not.
you can
That's
hit
not an
any.
attack of opportunity because it's still diagonally touching bases with her.
Yeah, it's
If it moves
still-
away one
yeah.
more, it's an attack of opportunity, but not if it moves from
Okay.
there to there.
Sorry, Yuri. So so Francis, yeah, let me roll. That is a. Okay. Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit me.
And and you take 9 points of biting damage,
Oh.
and then you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, 18.
Oh, so you succeed, so you just take half of the poison damage, which is good because it was a 10, so that'll be down to 5. So yeah, you see some of the snakes kind of bite onto your feet and inject a little bit of poison into you.
Is that 14 damage total?
I think so, yeah. So let me just quickly log. It was 5 from the poison plus
9.
Yeah, plus yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah, 9 plus the 5, so 14. Yeah.
Ouch!
Okay. So, Francis, it is your turn.
Okay, so
And then it is
it's time for revenge then. Francis is going to get that quarterstaff, give it the old flip it over vertically into that pile of snakes again.
Okay, go for it.
Here we go. Big 21, dirty 21.
21 hits. Roll the damage.
10 damage.
10
I'd be giving it a
damage.
little haggle at the side. Oh.
Ping, 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 pinging snakes away. How are they looking?
Very good. Yeah, you think you've got maybe nearly half of the snakes. The pile seems to be getting smaller at this point.
Okay, so he continues with an unarmed strike. And this is a kick. For 21.
No.
Hits.
For 6 damage.
Very good. Yeah, again, you get a few more of the snakes. Still quite a few, but it's half the size it was when you guys first saw the pile.
Maybe
Any other thing you can do?
I'm just reading something on my sheet to see if I need key points to do it.
Okay.
No, it
And
needs
you
to
only
have been
get-
a flurry of blows attack, so no, I can't do what I was wanting to do. Let me just check the map and see if I want to move anywhere. Because I kind of want to protect Yurty, but there's not really, movement's not going to help that. So yeah, that's me there.
Okay. Yuri, it's your turn, and Yuri, you're not looking great. So, anyone, yeah, if you work out some of the attacks that the snakes have done, if one of you gets hit again, you might die. So I suggest you guys think about healing and potions at this point. But it is up to you. It's your game. Drac, Chris, did you want to say something? Sorry.
Can I use help?
You can only use it on your turn, so you could use it later. Yeah. Yuri, what would you like to do?
So, quick question. Because I have a nub, I technically can't do, like, the 2-weapon fighting or, like, a versatile...
I'd allow it because it's not like... we'd have to figure out exactly how you hold it in your little stuff, but yeah, you could probably, like, fit a hook or a dagger on it or something, so... Yeah.
Okay, I think I just hook it in my little elbow crevice that I still have and do an attack that way.
Okay.
With my quarterstaff.
Okay. So roll for attack.
Does a 13 hit?
Unfortunately, it just misses as you're not as coordinated with that hand, and you just kind of bashed just above where all the snakes are. Unfortunately,
Cantrips are a bonus action, right?
Don't forget you had your bardic.
Is that I thought
Plus
I thought bardic
1d6.
was only to damage. Is that to hit?
To hit, yeah, to any d20 roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you use that, it would make it a hit because you only just missed. So if you want to use that,
Okay, just roll a d4.
It's a d6.
Thanks. Sorry, I think I wrote it down wrong because I put damage. Okay, so that makes it a 17.
yeah. So you hit this. You were back in time, and you managed to hit them. So roll for damage.
8 damage. Plus 1, 9 damage.
So total damage, sorry.
9.
9, okay. Yeah, they're not looking great as well. You can tell us how you attack them and kill a few of them.
I take that staff and I just spin it around my nub and then hook it with my nub and then smack it in the a couple of them in the face.
That is nice quarterstaff work, sister.
Thanks. And then, sorry, were cantrips bonus actions?
I think so.
It depends what it says on your sheet. Unless it says it's a bonus action, it won't be. But yeah, clerics sometimes get them as bonus actions.
Okay.
Yeah, have a look. I'll have a quick look. I don't think so. Yeah, it's usually your clerics that
There
get
are
it.
some spells that will have 1 BA on the time slot on but it's
I get that. That's what that stands for. Okay.
yeah, one action versus 1 bonus action,
Okay, I
and
gotcha.
R is
Um,
reaction.
But because you're a sorcerer, you might be able to use your points to quicken a spell. I don't know if you have that ability or not. I'm quickly
It
looking at
says
your
I can
sheet.
convert it to gain additional spell slots or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points as a bonus action.
Okay.
But
Okay. Oh well, yeah. So you could do that, but it wouldn't do anything now. But it would possibly help you on the next round. So that is up to you if you wish.
nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Can you not use your sorcery points to?
I didn't pick that. No, I picked empowered spell and subtle spell. So I didn't do the quicken action or anything.
Yeah, there's the quicker one. Yeah, you can choose, but you could choose that at another point. But yeah, that is an option for the sorcerers. Yuri, yeah, I'd still be maybe someone to help Yuri out, or possibly a lot of people. I hope you guys remember to add the potions.
Drag has one, I think.
Okay.
I might have to turn back.
You can
'Cause
turn,
I can-
you can turn back. I think it's a bonus action if you want to turn back as well, so you can.
But yeah, because I can heal, but
Yeah,
I'm not in great shape either.
Yeah, I'm full though, and I have got heal light wounds, cure light. What's it called?
Cure wounds.
It is cure wounds. Yeah, sorry, I'm freaking light wounds and thing. Yeah, I've got, but it's touch, and I can't do it while I'm an animal. Can't do that stuff while I'm shapeshifting.
Because I have cure wounds as well, but again, it's touch.
And if you're not good too, hold on. Yeah, I think I might have to change back.
So think about it. Yeah, I think it's only a bonus action to change back, so then you'd still be able to use a spell. But Gromed, it is you at the end of this round. What would you like to do? And then we're back up to the top. Oh, you're on mute,
Okay.
Leo.
Sorry. So Grooming sees Cyrus spitting blood, and as she's his charge, he says, "I'm coming, lassie," and I'm dashing again. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with frustration, Gromit realizes that he's not going to make it to attack those snakes.
Oh no.
So, I'm using my bonus action. Can I do? I think I can do the two-handed attack with the offhand. Make an attack. I can grab one hand axe and throw it to the.
I think so. Yeah.
So with frustration, because he's not going to make it, he just grabs a hand axe from his belt and throws it at the snakes. All right, so I'm rolling a hand axe as a range. Actually, it's the same roll because I'm using a strange anyway. So, what's the penalty for two-handed? I forget.
I don't think
I
you get.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think
two,
you get
right?
your. Yeah, I don't think. Well, you don't get the proficiency bonus to add to it, so.
2 is our proficiency currently.
All right.
so
So,
yeah.
just it's going to be a -2 then. Okay. 22.
22 hits. Is it a...
Sorry, 20 because
Okay. Mhm,
penalty.
Yeah.
The damage 5 slashing damage.
Okay. You can tell us how you
Um,
feel to do with the snakes.
Oh, and actually, I'm going because I did hit with a weapon attack. I'm going to use a new feature I have been practicing because I wasn't only in the bathroom lately.
Okay.
So I'm using menacing attack. I'm spending 1 superiority dice to to add to the damage and frighten these snakes. They have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13, to see if they are frightened. And I am adding, allow me, it's a little overkill, but okay. Oh, how do I roll? Oh, yeah, sorry. 7 points of damage, so it's a total of 12 points of damage.
Okay, so
Alright.
they have to do a
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save versus 13, DC 13.
Okay, and what damage do they take if they fail?
No, they don't take damage. It's frightened. They're going to be frightened until the end of the end of my next turn. Okay. Did I frighten them?
Everyone else can see how frightening you are, and I'm going to let you do a religion or arcana check to see why it didn't seem to work. But this, I'll just say this.
Let's say I'm going to go with it's the same thing because I'm dumb. So.
Okay, it's your choice. Arcana or
Ooh, 1 just critical. I have no fucking idea.
Nope.
So I just roar. "Rah! Take this!" And I throw my axe. So did I kill these snakes?
You didn't kill them, and you probably scared your friends a bit, but the snakes do not seem bothered. But you did a scary job.
Are the snakes bloodied?
Yeah, they're looking pretty bad. If you think that they were 5 feet by 5 feet of just crawling snakes, there's probably about 10 small snakes at the moment. So yeah, you're doing pretty well. Groman, is that everything for your turn?
Sadly, yeah. Nice.
Okay. Cirrus, back up to the top. It is your turn, and then Drac, you get ready.
Okay, well, I can't really go and help anyone without taking an opportunity attack, which I really don't want to take. So I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers again.
Hang on, bear with me a second, because if you only go to this square there, if you went round, you've never left the square that's touching it, and you could aid Yurti from there without taking an attack opportunity.
True, but I will need Latha to help me afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm getting ready to do.
Okay, cool. In which case,
You're bloody
I-
too, though.
I have a potion.
Yeah, I'm like, why does everyone? I keep
Can
saying
you not
Yurti's
just
bad and no
touch
one
yourself?
cares.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm
Get
human
him.
shield in front of her trying to save her. Don't say no one cares about Yurti.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You touch
But I'm-
yourself and cure your own wounds.
I mean, I could do that.
That's
Technically,
how
yes.
wins as well.
But Yurti's in bad shape too, and I know that. Actually, to be fair, no, because your snakes attack before mine do.
Now we're met. No.
I
Yeah,
just
come on,
quickly
guys.
want. I
Yeah.
want to say
Points off.
I have a potion in my pocket.
I bet you.
I
do
thought
that.
you were just happy to see me.
I just want
sure
you
it's not a
to
trouser
remember
snake?
that.
We have to find
I mean-
out.
But
But yeah,
but
come
would
on.
you actually use it to save us? Is the question.
You're a greedy
That is the
bastard.
question.
Because
So,
I can,
Cirrus,
I
what
can,
would
because
you
I
like
can
to
cast
do?
a spell on. Because I was gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at a 2nd level and hope that took out the snakes.
I mean, I'd go for it. Come on, we're trying to get the rounds faster. Not too much metagaming, guys. Obviously, try and be prepared when it's your round and stuff.
No, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level on Yurti.
Okay, go for it and let her roll all the dice to do it.
Let me
Just
take that off.
don't stress, man.
Yeah.
Yurda, you take 12 points of health.
I look like a brand spanking new turtle.
And
Very
I'm still
good.
coughing up blood.
Coming.
I'm bloodied to be too humble to say anything about it. I'm just wiping the blood away, like.
Thanks, Cirrus.
Yep, me. I'm done for.
Cirrus,
Don't be
anything
saying
else on
that,
your
Lassie.
turn?
I'm coming. Wait for me. I'm a
No,
bit slow.
that's-
Sorry.
End of my turn. End of turn.
Okay. Okay. We are on to the snakes, and then it is Drax's turn, and then Latha, get ready as well. Okay. Let's see what the snake's going to do this time. I think they're going to go for Drac this time. Let's see how he does versus the mass of snakes. That is a... Ooh, that's a natural 20 plus 6, so 26 to hit. That's double.
These snakes are rolling
Yeah.
very well.
Good.
Suspiciously good.
I can show you it's all on D&D Beyond. It takes a log for me. It was 7 points, but it's doubled, so that's 14 points of damage for you, Drac.
Can you have that with Uncanny Dodge?
I don't
yeah.
have uncanny dodge.
Where do you get it at second level?
If
You
you
might
choose
do.
it, yes. But I don't
Oh,
know.
he's...
But it's all rogues.
Let me quickly check, in case. But you do need
Oh no,
to do me...
I'm sorry, I got the level wrong.
See,
That is my
Izzy doesn't know everything. It's hard decision. Sorry, yeah, Drac, and Drac, yeah, just the Constitution saving throw to see how much poison damage you take,
Constitution.
and it's the saving throw, so it's the one on the left.
I hope they don't bite you as hard as they bit me, like. I couldn't take another one of them.
I don't think any of us can.
Is it throwing it? I can't
Let me
see.
check. It's not come up on mine, but I'll check.
No.
If you touch the number, I think that's how it...
Oh, sorry, yes.
There we go.
18.
Oh, so you save, and the poison was 6, so that'll be halved, and that's just 3.
So 17 total, was it?
Yeah, because it was double for the
Ooh,
crit, so that's, yeah.
Drac.
Is Drac? I think Drax is okay. I think. Are you alive? I don't think I killed him.
He did take some damage earlier, though.
He ripped his dick off.
Oh yeah.
Did they?
No.
Did they go
4.
snake to snake?
Okay, yeah. So Drax, because I have access to all your stuff. Luckily for Drax, he's just dead on 0. So you are passed out. You're totally passed out.
Brother
from the snakes.
Oh shit, you're out. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So he's on 0. So I won't make him do the con rolls because he's not, minus. But you are out for the count until someone does something to help you.
Oh shit, it's not looking good, guys.
I warned you guys it'd be a little bit more difficult.
Fun.
I love it.
Drac, unfortunately, it is your turn, so I'll let you say what's Drac thinking at this point because he can't have his turn. So, what are you thinking as you pass out unconscious?
Drac is thinking of his brother, wishing that he was here by his side,
Oh,
knowing that they were the only he was the only one who saved him back in the day, wishing that he was here to do it once again.
Well, we'll see what happens. Very good, Drac. Unfortunately, that is Drac's turn, but it is Latha's turn. So Latha, and then Brother Francis, you're coming up next, and Yurti, but the snakes are coming in between Latha and Francis, so do beware. Latha, what would you like to do?
Can I change back first and then?
I think you might need to go to Francis first because his snakes are gonna attack soon.
Or do you think I should just attack those? Asking too many things. I'm just going to attack those snakes as a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
Oh.
So yeah, so for the attack, that is a d20 plus 5.
Hold on, I haven't done the pluses, so it will be 18.
18
Oh.
hits. 18 hits.
Oh.
Roll for damage, which is 2d6 and then add 3.
Here comes a 2d6.
And then add 3.
11.
Decent.
11. Very good. And that was 2. 11 is 2. Okay, yeah, tell me. They are still alive, but there's barely any left. So you can tell me how you kill loads of them if you want. There's 3 little snakes left at the moment in that pile.
I just dive into the pile face first. Then I was shaking before there'd be snakes flying everywhere. All the little dead ones.
Yeah.
And just spit out a little bits after.
And I have to do. I don't think that applies to them. No, it doesn't. Okay. There is another thing. It doesn't affect these creatures, but yeah, the other thing is with your special wolf abilities, you can make things prone as well, but it doesn't affect the snakes. But yeah, it's a cool thing. Anything else, Latha, you want to do?
Can I turn back now?
Yes,
No.
you can. Yeah, you can. It's your bonus action to turn back. Yeah.
And then next round, I would be able to do my healing. Yeah. Okay, well, as my bonus action, I'm going to turn back into myself. For my
Very
roll.
good. Okay. I think we're up to the A snakes, which are next to you, Francis. They are going to try and attack you again, but they seem to be a lot weaker. So let's see what they do. It's a 20 to hit, but it's not a natural 20. So I'm guessing that hits.
I will hit. Let's see the damage this time.
Now, because so many have gone, there was a little bit weaker, so fingers crossed they don't do as much. Come on, it's been slow now. That is a... What is it? It's not coming up for me. I have to roll again. I'll roll some normal dice if it doesn't work in a minute. It's just 1d6 I'll roll manually. So you take 1 point of biting damage as the little...
and I roll a con save, don't I?
And then, yeah, a con save for the...
14?
Yeah, for the 14 save, so then it's half, which is... Oh, now stuff's coming up. Okay, and then you take... Oh, okay. You just take 2 points of poison damage.
Plus the 1 biting, so that's 3.
Yeah.
Brother Francis is injured.
Okay, that's the snakes. We're up to Brother Francis. It's your turn.
Okay, so he will once again swing in that helicopter sideways motion, go over the top with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
Been doing rolling well so far. Let's go for another one. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yes.
the pilot. What did you get? 23. Fantastic. Okay, roll for damage.
10 damage.
They are dead. Tell us how you want to do this. You've killed the remaining 3 snakes.
Again, so he pulls his staff down into them and he stirs them like spaghetti, and then he just whips the staff over and pings them and catapults the snakes miles away. And then, with his movement, he's going to run down here, and then he's going to attack these ones with an unarmed strike. So this one is an unarmed strike, so I'll see if he hits first and then I'll do the flavour, I guess.
Okay.
17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, right, okay. 7 damage.
Again, there's you can tell us how you killed quite a few. There are 3 snakes left, though, after you do what you wish to describe.
So he does a 3/4 of a front flip and lands like in a drop kick and slices them with a drop kick action with his foot.
Very good.
And this like lands in the splits and springs back up. Whoa.
Yeah, yes.
Some Bruce Lee style shit.
Okay, that is for Francis. Yuri, you're up next, and then it will be Groman, and then we're back up to the top.
Okay. Yurdi is gonna... just cast Bonfire on the rest of the snakes.
Go for it, okay.
Yes.
So it's a 11 dex save.
Okay, hold on. Dex save. Ooh, 15 it got. So I
Go
think
to hell.
it does it take half damage, or is it like an all or nothing spell?
I think it's an all or nothing. It just says, yeah.
Okay.
They would succeed on a dex save, so.
Okay. Well, you can describe how it doesn't work if you want to for shit and giggles, if you wish.
It probably starts up like a little candle wick, and then they like slither by it and spread some dirt over it, and it extinguishes.
Very good. Okay. Yeti, anything else you can do? Any bonusy stuff? Do you want to use any sorcery points?
The sorcery points wouldn't really help me.
Okay. No worries. Okay. Groman, can you finish the rest of them off? There's 3 tiny little
Sure.
snakes.
Of course I am. As the snake starts scurrying about, dodging Yurti's bonfire, Gromin just grabs his axe and says, "Hey, where do you think you're going, snakes?" And just move and attack the old-fashioned way. They're almost dead, right?
They're not.
So,
yeah,
okay.
there's 3 tiny snakes at this point left.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to swing with my great axe, okay?
Go for it.
Okay. Actions. Where are you? Great axe. Okay, 20.
Oh, nice.
But
Very
just
good.
okay,
Hits.
20. 12 slashing damage.
Very good. Tell us how you want to finish these snakes off. They are dead.
All right. So just Gromin just runs over there and starts chopping furious at those snakes until they are just little slices of a snake, like little sliced salamis.
Dinner.
Just furiously because he just lets go all the frustration because he missed most of the combat. The Cyrus almost dies, so he starts like all you see is little snake slices.
While that's happening, can I cast my Cure Wounds on Drac to revive him?
Yeah, obviously, as soon as we come out of combat, and you guys are free to do as you wish for healing and stuff. Because Drac is unconscious, so he will need some help at some point.
I got you.
I'll put dirt on his wounds.
Okay.
Like trying to help you, but I can't.
Which wound? Because I mean, there's a big gushing mess in his pants. Or do you mean like
Not
the other
one. I'm not down for the onion snakes.
Drac, you can get 13 health back.
So Drac, you are awake again.
Oh, thank goodness you got me up. I took those snake bites for no stupid reason.
Sister Latha, I'm fairly injured.
Yeah, like I feel like Francis and Cirrus are like falling against each other.
Yeah, we are. We're holding each other up just by our weight. We're like that. We're gonna topple over.
Yeah, we touch both of them at the same time, right?
That's what happens because you're doing dangerous stuff without me. You should have waited for me. I say I was going to the bathroom. I was shortly out.
Well, Blob needed us.
You've been in the
We got
bathroom for
sent
half
out
a
on
day,
mission.
Brother
Good
Groban.
job. And I look up at Tungsten and I'm just like, did you enjoy the fucking show?
He's like, yeah.
Who are you speaking with?
This is our friend, Tungsten.
I don't know
Friend
that
is
I'd call him a
questionable. Did
friend.
they teach you anything at the College of Cinder?
So as you guys are talking, he just throw a rope down to for you guys to crawl up, but he also asked you to tie the wagon to the rope as well, so he can try and get it out.
Looking around this cave, would we notice perhaps a skeleton in a tree trunk with a sack?
I found that 4 hours ago when I zoomed in and was like, that's a cool little Easter egg.
Yeah, I saw that at one point because I was right next to it. I was like,
Yeah, I said
we'll deal with that later.
This is the first time I've done I Will Bear, so I was like on the map and I'm like, oh my god, we can totally zoom in really close.
Creepy
And
little
then
fuck. What is that? What is that?
oh, fucking dead face or something, Martin. It's grim.
Well, I told you it'd be more scary. But no, Yuri, I will say, if any of you wish, have you been probably a bit confused by what's been going on, if you all want to roll me a perception roll to see if you can, as you're looking around the cave and as the rope's been thrown down to you guys.
Perception.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I don't even
I'm
know.
good at
Forget
perception
about
and
it.
I rolled garbage.
Francis is a 20.
Yeah, just 4
There.
I
oblivious
rolled a
here.
natural
Yeah, he's got
3.
1.
Laugh is fine.
Yeah, I guess it's because my fire went out, probably, so now I'm just blind again.
Some of that dirt you were
So,
rubbing in his wounds got in your eye.
Put your
I
hands
have
up
a
if you got
plus 6
over
to
16.
perception.
Who got over 16? Put your hands up. I think Lather and with Francis. Okay. Okay. You obviously kind of a quick look around the cave, and in your opinion, you think that these creatures that you fought seem to have burrowed their way to make the sinkhole that you guys fell through. You can see like the little scratch marks where the hands are covered in dirt, as well as the snakes. So you're a little bit perturbed by this realization, but only you two know this at this point, and possibly Drac if he got over 16.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm rolling though. It's took me the whole time to get myself back to life.
It's down in
Oh,
your
no, Bryce.
You rolled persuasion.
So it's in your list of things that are like so acrobatics, animal
6.
handling.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, you don't know, Drac. You're busy recovering. But yeah, so you guys do that. What would you guys like to do?
Martha, did you heal us?
Yeah, I was just getting to. I don't know if I had to wait till it was like my turn or whatever, but yeah, I would. Can I cast it twice? So can I cast it on Cirrus and on Francis?
If you've got enough spell slots, you can. I don't think you've really used many spell slots, so you probably.
Cirrus first. Save me for last, sister.
I think you're more hurt than I am.
I think so too, but I'm too humble.
Yeah, I would notice though. Hold on. So I'm going to cast it one time first of all, because I know for sure I will have. Oh wait, yeah. Hold on. So I've got 2 slots here. I haven't cast anything from this yet.
Yeah, you just the only spell I know you cast was the ice knife, which you did, a long time ago, I think. So yeah,
Same thing, is it? So I can do this one twice.
I think you can do it 3 times at first level, and possibly twice at the higher level. So yeah, you can do quite a lot of healing, but that will tap you out.
That's okay, I don't mind. So it has to be touch as well, so I would walk over to Brother Francis and cast this. Hold on.
Brother Francis is on his knees with his head low.
You've got 13.
Feels much better.
Take the healing, brother.
He's
And
gonna
then I would go over to Cirrus and I would hold her tiny, tiny little head also.
You can see that her hair, her
Oh,
hair is.
I'm so sorry. It's all I had left, Cirrus.
I will
Unlucky
have
with
to
that roll.
avoid getting into a fight. But yeah, you can see her fluffy hair is like sad and limp and more like water.
I'm so sorry.
But it poofs up a little bit with a little bit of healing. I'm no longer under half, barely, but I'm not half health anymore.
I'll carry you if you need.
I'm little. I'm fine.
Right, I've ticked both those slots now, Martin. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, technically you could do it 5 times. I think you've got so yeah.
Okay.
There's the lower version or the higher version. But
Still have
I'm
Hi, 3 times lower.
Tungsten, can't you do anything like that?
we're gonna
Are you
find
not
out.
cool enough?
Yeah.
You do
Did you not
anything.
learn that at your college, no?
Yeah, Tungsten. What exactly do they teach their bards at the College of Zinder?
It's like how to be pretty and how to not fall in holes.
Yeah.
And at that
super-
point, we're gonna take a break. So then,
What, you don't
So
want
the-
me to start getting snarky at you?
you can, but I just thought this is actually a good place for us to take a break, and
Right.
plus like to us to figure out the finer points of the healing as well. Yeah. So yeah, we're at halftime. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed the fight. It was nice, nearly killing everyone, and I guess technically molesting Drac.
It was fun.
Kind of a bit weird.
Yeah.
Or Drac got molested and murdered.
Normal day.
I was close to
More
dying
yeah.
as well. Like,
snakes.
Has Drac now developed a fear of snakes? A la Indiana Jones.
No. Drac is also reptile.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't
yeah, we are
necessarily.
So we are going to take a break. Guys, take 5 minutes, and then we'll have a quick 5-minute pre-game chat as well. And just in case anyone wants to ask me about the healing spell stuff. But yeah, I'll see everyone in 5 minutes.
great. See you in 5 minutes, Twitch. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
We're ready.
Yes. So you guys have we've joined our party. Mostly, I think you're all pretty much at top health points. I think. Obviously, check that you guys are. And some of you have realised that these hands and snakes may have been
Digging the way down here.
following you, or maybe seem to have some sentience. Is that all?
Does it mean
what
was
do
it
you-
Santos that noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you two who noticed that they seem to be burrowing. But Tungsten
Do you
has
tell
shown
us
you
this?
guys.
I would say to
Oh, yeah.
Francis.
Well, no, I would tell the group, yeah. They're
No,
following
like-
us. They've borrowed their way here following us, I believe.
Could these
I
have
also-
also been
I
what
also
followed
think it-
that farmer?
I think so. He said he was grabbed. A hand makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm very distracted by Grauman's cat.
Cute cat.
The cows. That's what. That's how Broski knew. He senses the cats. Like he comes out all the time, and then just in time, watch Bruce cat will come now soon.
It's already been on. I've seen the tail before.
Yeah, I saw it before. So what do you guys like to do? You are in a big hole, and Tungsten has thrown you guys down a rope to
Well,
help you guys.
I will climb up the rope first. And then I'm going to take the rope off him to let my friends up because I don't trust them.
Okay. I'm not going to get you guys roll. No, I will. It's 15 feet. Well, just for shit and giggles, can you all roll me for? I think this is athletics. Because yes, Drac.
Before we do, does he not want the wagon up and tied together?
Yeah, he's asked you guys if you would tie the wagon while you're down there, but you can also climb up the wagon as well. Yeah, like climb up the rope. Sorry.
Okay, can I intimidate him for money?
So you want to intimidate the guy with the rope at the top when you guys are in the hole?
the guy who
Oh, Francis
don't do
has
that.
climbed
I'm climbing up the
and
rope
now
first, and I'm
stood
taking the
at
rope
the
off
top.
him. I've got the rope. I'm letting my friends up.
I'm
Okay.
tying the rope on the wagon, and then I am just gonna sit on the fucking wagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
small and I am hurt.
You're called.
well, Francis, I guess if you're at the top, roll me for perception.
Will do.
Just in
Francis
case
is
it
on
affects
fire tonight.
Nice roll.
What did you get, sorry?
Dirty 20.
When
2020. You notice that as you get up, Tungsten seems to he seems to have the horses that you saw basically bolt as the wagon stopped. He seems to have tied up, but he seems to have very big hand marks all around his neck.
Oh,
Tungsten, what have you been doing up here?
It's like
Been help?
these giant, well, not giant, these hands just like attacked me as you guys fell down the thing, and I was trying to steady the horses to stop them bolting.
But I saw you just watch us in the fight.
He says, well, that happened as well. He said, as soon as I saw you guys, then they attacked me, and I managed to steady the horses.
Can I roll for insight to see if he's lying to me?
Mm-hmm.
what do you think's going on, Brother Francis?
I'm rolling like a motherfucker tonight, that's what's happening. 20
Yeah.
again.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
What did you roll?
20, the hard way.
Brother
Nah, not
Brother
the
Francis
hard way.
Wise.
Yeah, no, I mean, he has visible injuries from the hand, which you recognise as similar to the ones your friends received when they were being attacked, and he generally seems, upset, and you can see that the horses are there, so yeah, you don't really have any reason to question him.
Okay, well, I still don't trust him, and I'm holding the rope for any of my friends that want to climb up, or I'm pulling the car
Yeah.
up.
If you want to help them, I can say you can give them advantage with their athletics checks if you want, if you're like trying to put your hand out to grab them and stuff.
I rolled a 19 for my athletics check anyway.
Oh, you're
I need
fine,
to
you're
roll.
up, that's fine. Yeah, everyone else roll for athletics to see if you can get up the 15 feet.
13,
I think I just rolled.
11.
Yeah,
8.
so I rolled a 13 because you said with advantage if Francis is holding. it.
Yeah, so as long as you guys got over a 10, you managed to climb up the rope with no problem. It might take you longer if you got
Okay.
just a 10. Did anyone get less than
went-
a 10?
No, I got 14.
Oh,
14.
you say.
No, Yurdi has an 11.
Oh,
you
I
did
just
good.
didn't pop up.
Everyone's
Sorry.
good. She's
I
got
don't think
advantage,
those
so the
girdles
11.
are suited for climbing ropes.
I
Oh God! With your nub.
I think I would.
Well,
I rolled a 19, but I think I would have waited till last to climb up.
Mhm, yeah.
Since I rolled last, I went up last. I could have helped Jordi. Just you gave her a boost.
Yeah,
Oh.
she came on my
Oh god, that's so good.
But she does. You do all manage to get back to the top. Tungsten seems very upset and nervous, and explains to you guys that he really feels he needs to go and report this, and he's going to try and go back to Polter, the farmer that you guys met, to see if he can get some help to pull the wagon up and explain about these weird hand things that seem to be attacking. And also he looks at Lathern about the fact that these crops seem a little bit blighted. He's worried that there's some bad energy around her. He's like, generally seems quite upset with what seems to have happened.
I give him a big side eye.
I mean, I thought that was why we were sent here, is because some suspicious goings on.
He says, yeah, but undead hands are a little bit above his pay grade.
I thought you
So
said you had money.
Maybe up to pay then.
I thought you said you had money.
it's like, my parents have money. They give the money to me.
But if
So
one
you
dad
had money.
But yeah, he basically is. He says he's gonna go basically now to try and get some help. But he does point to you and say he's pretty sure that Polter said that Kiana's farmstead should be about 5 minutes down the road.
By foot or by wagon? Because we don't have a wagon anymore.
Yeah, no, about 5 minutes on
not
foot. You guys can
very-
see some slight structures in the distance.
Well, Tungsten, fellow bard.
Can we repair the wagon if I have proficiency in vehicles? I've got proficiency in land vehicles. Does that help me repair the wagon?
Do we have time?
It is a land vehicle.
You'd have to pull the wagon. Figure it. It's up to you guys if you want to spend time pulling the wagon out and stuff. But the farmstead's 5 minutes, about 5 minutes walk.
I grab Tungsten and threaten his life for an IOU for his parents for at least 5,000 gold.
Okay, you can roll for it. I mean,
So for 500 gold, you mean?
I was going to go much higher when I said half, and then I was like, don't want to chance it. 13.
he can. He convincingly tells you, of course, and you believe that he's going to pay you this money.
Very
Do
clever.
I believe he's gonna pay him this money?
Roll me for perception as you see the situation.
17.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's lying. You know all these bar tricks. He's just flattered him and kind of fake cried a bit. So yeah, you realise he's.
I'm not going to do anything. I just wanted to know.
But Cirrus, he does seem to say he's really sorry, but he's going. But Cirrus, he does kind of drops. He says, "Oh, you dropped this," and there's something in your hand as he makes his way back down the road.
What is
Choose
it?
to look in your hand. It seems to be a picture, a very, very nice, well, not picture, illustration, a mass-printed illustration that you remember that has a very glamorous picture of you singing and dancing on stage.
Oh,
Nice.
is it something that I had on my person?
No, he drops it and then picked it up and gave it to you. But it's not something that you had. It's something that...
When did you get this?
He's like, I was at your first concert. He's like, you didn't recognize me?
It was a long time ago.
He's like, you should do a reunion maybe with the other girls.
Well,
Girls.
I don't really have contact with most of them.
He's like, anyway, I need to go, and he looks even more sad at this point. But yeah, he walks back down the road, and
Can
you
I,
guys are left.
before he leaves,
Uh,
can I offer him a handshake and
Yeah, you can do. You can shake his hand.
thank you for reminding me.
As he walks away. And again, I don't know if you want to share this with the party, or would you be doing this more privately? And again, that's up to the party if they would to earwig or they would be busy doing other things.
I mean, I think I'm not being super in your the party could probably tell that Cirrus is somewhat somber. I don't think she'd be necessarily going and showing why unless prompted.
Okay. So yeah, some of you guys might have seen this slight altercation. But yes, Tungsten does indeed leave, and you guys are standing at the pit, which now is sunset at this point, and you've been told by Tungsten and many other people about how dangerous the rattle gets at night time. So what would you guys wish to do?
Maybe we could get to the farm.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
I suppose I'm scratching my head because I just got teleported here, so no one has explained me what's happening. But, well, I guess I have.
Creepy farm,
like we
questionable
have
people not showing up to things.
Okay, so we need to check Creepy Farm.
And we're looking for a missing girl. A missing little girl also.
A missing
fine.
girl who who said she had made contact with her best friend, who is dead.
And she's drawing creepy pictures.
Oh. All right. That's enough for me. Okay.
And I think the little girl is actually a grown woman, but
No, that's enough for me.
File, or
She's
just
she's about like 20, 21, like a young lady.
Oh, a young girl, right? Okay, not a good
Young
little
lady,
girl.
yeah,
a
young
young
lady.
girl.
so she's
still
a little bit younger than Cirrus.
All right. I'm following you guys, and if you need axe work, I'm here. Just
Well, I
Another
think with creepy undead things, there's a good chance that we might.
Brother Groman, that
Yeah,
axe served
no.
us well. I hope it will again.
as long as they can be chopped up, I have no problem.
The cat is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
the best.
Yeah, she's extra, extra cute today. Like she wants a lot of love.
Oh.
She always knows when you're
Come
on.
on.
Oh.
So, what would you guys like to do? Would you wish to proceed towards the farm?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
we're going to stick around.
Before I head to the farm, I put on a disguise to look like a farmer because I think that it may help.
Okay.
I already
do
look
you
like
have
one.
it? Do you
I
have a disguise kit?
kit. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
I don't know what you rolled for that. Actually, I think it's performance.
I think
maybe?
it's performance.
Yeah,
I
I
might-
think you rolled for
might-
performance.
I might turn back into a wolf and just carry Sirius. My bad.
You
7.
can do. Make sure you're marking all your slots off though, Lather, because
Yeah, because I think you only get to use it twice.
Oh, it's too cool though. I'll get carried away. I'll just stay the wolf the full time. That would be epic.
You
No,
gotta-
it wouldn't.
I think
Just give in to my hatred of 5e furriness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's only for an hour. It only lasts an hour.
What have you done to me?
You know, I mean, next week you'll probably have some little ears on or something. We'll find out.
Or a tail?
Yeah, slowly, then whiskers, whatever. But yeah, so you guys do indeed. It literally takes you minutes as you start to see some very decrepit farmhouses and blighted crops. Would you all roll me for investigation, please?
Oh, that just came off a 20.
Nope. I'm still dumb.
We
9.
don't have our wizard.
A 9.
Hey!
18.
Okay, who got the lowest? I'm guessing Gromin and
I got an 8.
Latha.
Oh no, I
No,
didn't then. I got
Cirrus,
10.
yeah, Groman and then Cirrus.
Yeah,
Okay,
I am.
Okay, Gromin and Cirrus. Yeah, I think maybe you're thinking that this would be a good place for a dance video, like a creepy one or something. You're like checking it all out, having maybe a private chat about something that just happened.
Roman,
But
do
the
you
rest
think
of
we have
you,
a film crew out here? Wouldn't this be such a cool music video locale?
I know. I'm just distracted. Okay, this is creepy, man. I mean, I don't like this place.
Like, come on, a zombie-themed music video? Like,
Yeah, I know
You've
that
got something
one.
there. I think
No,
you've got
that's
something.
famous. That was famous. That one was famous. This weird wizard that animated all those zombies and music and stuff. I remember that.
The wizard who made all the zombies, yes.
so
I mean-
the rest. Keep going. Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of weird guy animates a bunch of zombies and put them to dance and with music?
I mean,
That's
surely they
crazy.
should just get a necromancer to do it.
Yeah,
You
but
have one.
yeah,
You do have one.
I know.
I mean,
Where,
just
where's Ferndale when you need him? Like, come on, this would be a perfect opportunity.
Maybe it's just
All right.
His daughter
All right,
was
all
sick
right,
and-
all right.
And couldn't go to school, so he had to stay home.
And a child.
I know, but
So cute.
come on, a starlet can dream.
So as
don't
you
worry.
guys,
That's we're going to find you a necromancer and animate those zombies, okay? And I will have to put them down afterwards, I suppose. So
Exactly, it's work and combat practice all at once.
Okay,
as
you got me. You convinced me, Lassie. You convinced me.
As you guys discuss your zombie music video, the rest of you guys wander around some of the different buildings. There seems to be about 5 different buildings as you look around. And I will say, Drac, roll me a d4 to see what you discover as you guys are looking around some of these old buildings.
D4. There. No, that's 6.
It's the little, looks like a triangle.
3.
3. So I'm guessing you guys are all roughly together, but Drac, as you look around, you find some human bones that seem to have been freshly gnawed by animals, and they litter the floor of every room of this very small farmhouse that you go into. It's a very small one. It's literally like a large bedroom with a very small kitchen, but it is just littered with these human bones.
Okay. My, just to let you know, I looked up the disguise kit, and I just put it on. I do look like a farmer, but this is absolutely no use to me in this situation.
I mean, you'll fit in with the surroundings, yeah.
What, the corpses?
Hopefully not.
I look to the bones to see if they are charred or any damage specific that I may have seen before from being an archaeologist. Would you like me to roll history?
I'd say it's gonna be more, if it's about animals, I'd say more nature to see if you recognize, or medicine possibly, if you're talking about how it's been damaged. So yeah, medicine or nature, to see.
Okay, they're both the same.
Okay, you can choose which one. You'll get slightly
30-20.
Oh, good. Which one do you want to choose? Nature or medicine?
Medicine.
Okay. Yeah. So you look around. It doesn't seem to be charred or anything, but you do piecing stuff together. It does look like something's been gnawed and ripped apart. So it's like something's tried to tear at it, but also grab at it a lot to rip like pieces of flesh off, which you think's weird because like a wolf wouldn't necessarily have hands to do that. So it's a little bit, unusual for an animal to have those skills, from what you know.
Would this be anything that I would have seen ever before?
No, you can't put anything to mind of any creature that would match these abilities to do this type of damage.
Okay. I say to the group that there are a pile of bones in there if you guys want to go and check them out.
Bones, you say?
Like humanoid bones?
I've told you what I will tell you. Go and look for yourself.
Brother Francis will go in and have a look.
Yeah,
I
Well,
will, but as I go past Drac, I'll just be like, I saved your life.
Well, I'll say while you guys are all investigating in this slightly different building, so Drax kind of gone into one, obviously Gromin and Cirrus are close by in the middle, looking at the chute. So we'll move on to Brother Francis. Francis, do you want to roll me a d4 to see what you find and you go into a different one of these little cottages?
Two.
You go in another one, similar layout to the last one. This seems to have lots of clothing and belongings that are strewn everywhere, which again you don't think is that unusual, but there does seem to be a crimson mud all throughout the house.
Red mud.
I will pick up a little bit of the mud, and I'm a bit of an expert in dirt because I never wear shoes and I'm always dirty, and I just want to investigate the dirt further. And have I ever seen crimson dirt like this before?
So it'd be same roll, nature or medicine, depend. I know tiny, slightly different answer.
Okay, so my medicine is better than my nature, I think. Yeah. 13.
Yeah, you've seen this before. You're pretty sure this is basically what happens when you mix blood and dirt. You're not sure exactly what type of blood it is, but you do know that you've seen when animals have been injured, and you've seen what it looks like on the floor. So it seems to be blood mud.
Something foul has happened here.
Should you tell us what it is on the ground?
Well, I assume Latha's with me if we're splitting up a little bit,
Yeah.
and it needs to think. Sister Latha,
Yeah, I mean-
some foul occurrence has taken place here. There's the dirt is stained red with blood.
Now, can I, because everyone's done medicine rolls, my nature is slightly less good than my medicine, but if you were saying we might get a different answer, I want to kind of roll for nature. Can I look at it too?
Yeah, you can do. I mean, I must admit, you've found something interesting in the small house that you've been looking through.
Got 21.
Nice.
With that, I'll say that you can identify that this is definitely human blood or humanoid blood. Definitely, you know the slight differences of animal bloods and stuff. You're pretty sure this is a humanoid blood.
Yeah.
But Latha, will you roll me a d4 to see what you found out in the little place that you were looking through next door?
Of course I will. 2.
2. Roll again.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Only because we've had that one.
Oh, shit. Hold on, sorry. 1.
1. Okay. You look around, and I guess from what you've heard from your friends, you're a little bit disturbed about what you found. This house doesn't look too bad until, as you're walking around, it seems that all the windows are shattered, and there's shards of glass everywhere. And then you notice that there seems to be dried blood as well, that's been all over the floor of this house. And because of your last roll, you know this is blood. I'm not going to make you roll again because you rolled so high. So yeah, you can see that there is human blood that is all over this place.
Oh, friends, this is not good. There has been a massacre.
Yeah, you told me there's a pile of human bones down in the other house.
Oh,
You ready, lads?
The
In
earth.
case whoever did this is still
The
around.
earth is soaked with blood, brothers and sisters. A massacre, surely indeed.
we need to leave here. We need to leave here now.
And as you
I
say
mean,
this,
but that's-
little Yurdi's just going to look in the last house. But yeah, you guys, I'll come back to you guys as you're discussing. Yurdi, you go into a small, looks like a small barn. And you can see, as you're looking around, you can see there seems to be a strange image painted on the wall in some red mud. And it depicts either, you're not sure, but you are quite artistic. So maybe you can think about drawing something. But it seems to depict either a cluster of arms with no central body, or like repeating red handprints. You're not sure. So it's either like a big cluster of arms, or it's just where people have put like their red hands all together, you know, like kids doing those things. It's very strange, though.
Wow, that's pretty gnarly.
Oh, you're a.
And I will say, as you guys discuss, can you all roll me a perception check? This is for everyone this time.
Okay.
Oh, Francis's rolling streak is over.
11 for me. For Romy.
21.
Oh, that's a bit better. Okay.
I rolled a
Finally, a
3 with a
decent
1.
perception
So
roll.
so did I, Drac. Francis and Drac both rolled natural ones to get us through.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you guys are okay. Who got 14 or over? Put your hands up just so I know. Okay.
Only one, I think.
Okay, just you. Okay. I guess while you're piecing stuff together that people are feeding back to you, the bones and stuff, and you are a little bit further away, you do notice that all the different buildings that you've been to all have a big red X painted on it outside, but there's like the furthest farmhouse does not have this X on, which you think seems
Guys?
strange.
There's a red. Each of these houses. I relay this back to the. Each of these houses has a red cross on them, but that last one doesn't.
Maybe the people in the last one are still alive. We must hurry.
No one has
Maybe
been
they're the
in
ones
the other
who
house.
did this.
Well, if they did this, they're going to meet my little axe. So let's get going. And
Brother Francis starts
grab my
running
axe.
towards the last house.
And he'll start going to the last house.
I mean, I follow, but I'm both faster, but I'm not actually running my fastest because I do not want to be the first one in that house.
I'll be
Well,
first one in
just
that
stay
house.
behind, Lassie. This time I'm gonna do my job this time.
No, I've got 10 foot more movement than you, so I'll be first in.
Drag finds
I'm going at my dwarven speed, so I cannot catch you.
Yeah, I'm a little faster.
Drag finds a pole nearby and hangs himself on it as if he is a scarecrow.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Then you-
Wrong type of hanged. Thank you.
That's what I thought. I was like, well, that went dark faster.
Roll for
uh,
sanity.
I mean, you can do that. I'm not going to stop you. I mean, there doesn't seem to be anyone around, but you can do that if you wish.
I wish to be like the wind.
That's my job.
Brother Francis is fly kicking a door down by this point.
So as you
Be careful, Francis.
yeah, I'm
Keep
gonna
up,
say,
Grumman.
As you guys approach, you see this large farmhouse. Again, it seems to be abandoned from what you can see from the outside. You can see that it doesn't have the classic red X mark on it. And you can see there seems to be like some farming implements outside in the mud, and there's loads of wild plants that have overgrown outside on the porch. And obviously, the crops look very sickly. Latha particularly notices that they seem very blighted and weak. They've not been tended, and yeah, it's not a very good farm. So I will. You guys are free to kick the door down and do all that, but I presume you would rather see the map of the outside of the house before you go smashing into places. So I will transfer you guys. If you keep on your Albert, a different map should show up.
Do we know
There
about
you go.
how dilapidated
realized
these places are?
Sorry, Yuri.
Do we know about how dilapidated these places are? Like how long they've been abandoned?
Yeah, roll me. I guess that would be investigation. Yeah, roll me for investigation if you're trying to assess the damage and stuff.
Well, I don't mean to toot my horn, but I got a 21.
Very good. Well, yeah, Yuri. Very good. So yeah, you maybe because you were looking very detailed at the hands and stuff. Yeah, yeah. They obviously you're aware you've been here enough time to know that the weather's really harsh. But in your opinion, yeah, this type of growth and destruction, yeah, could still only be like in a few weeks. This isn't like they've been abandoned for years. This has probably happened over the space of several weeks, you would imagine.
I don't know if the artist is still gonna be here, but we can check.
So you guys all find yourselves outside the house. There seems to be, as you can see, there's the field around. You can see there's some farming implements outside, and there seems to be this is like a porch on the outside of the house. And there seems to be a door here and here, and there are some windows as well scattered around, which you guys, yeah, are right next. So you guys can move wherever you wish, but don't go in the house yet.
Yeah, can I just look through the window, or it's boarded up or something?
Yes, No, you can look through the window. Yeah, the house is not boarded up. It just seems in disrepair. Yeah, sure. Just position yourself in whichever window you wish, and I'll tell you what you see.
Yeah, here where I don't know how to point here, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see you.
Where
Yes.
grooming is.
Yeah, I can see it. So, yes, in that room. So, it seems to be a kitchen. It does seem to be quite in disarray. It seems to be lots of broken pots and pans all over the place, and the smashed debris of old food.
Oh, it's messy in there. I don't see any human bones or anything, right? Anything untowards. So, all right. I just say, it seems abandoned, guys. No, don't see any human bones or blood or anything yet, but still be careful.
So I will go through what each of you would like to do, just so you'll get a fair chance. So Grayman, that's you. Anyone else like to go first to tell me what they're going to do?
Opening the door.
Right behind you, brother.
I'd be
Sure,
looking
there
through
is-
this back window.
Follow Francis.
Okay, so Francis, I'll do you next.
Oh,
And you
okay.
see
Oh.
a corridor that seems to go into the house, and off it you can see there seems to be a door here, here, and those are the ones you can see.
I'll go through the first door.
I'll come back to you. I'll
Okay.
go to Yuri next. So while Francis is opening the door and walked in, Yuri, you were looking through this window, right?
I hopped up on the box.
You can see what seems to be a small bedroom.
Mm.
Again, looks to be in disrepair, but it does seem to be empty. You don't think you can see anyone. Though this has some slightly drawn curtains, so you can't fully see inside this room, but you can see that it seems to be a bedroom. Who else? We got Cirrus, Drac, and Latha. What are you guys doing?
I think Cirrus is probably mostly following Groman. Because
Okay.
she feels safer. Because she does not have as much health as she would like.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So yeah, I'm following Francis because I was going there, but he's faster than me.
Francis
so
doesn't have as
I'm
much.
behind.
Francis doesn't have as much health as he believes he has. He thinks God's gave him 1,000 hit points. He's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on this.
Yeah, following them too.
Like his faith protects him. He just has no idea what hit points are.
I don't think that's how it works, Francis.
It's not. He
and I
doesn't
don't
know
have
that.
the help. I don't have the spell slots to get help that much.
Okay, and Drac and Latha, what are you guys doing?
Just following.
Okay, Drac, how about you?
I continue to hide as a scarecrow on this pole.
Very good.
Francis
Okay.
feels good with
Continues
all.
to hang.
Francis feels
Would you
good
like?
knowing the brothers and
Hanging
sisters
out.
are behind him. Sorry, Drac, go ahead.
Would you like me to roll stealth to see if anyone can now see me?
If you wish to, yeah, you can do.
Oh fuck, 5.
You're pretty sure you. I don't know. You don't know. You think you're pretty well hidden, but I think you're doing what kids do, where they just cover their eyes. So.
Hey, has
yeah.
that scarecrow been here all this time?
But I'm gonna get Latha. Can you roll me a nature check for me?
Yes, I definitely can.
Oh.
It might be a good one, but I can roll it.
Nope. Just creepy plants and farm. You don't get anything else. And Drac, can you roll me a as you are high up on your pole, can you roll me a perception roll to see if you see anything as you're pretending to hide?
This place has creepy vibes, guys. Don't know what it is.
Got it.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, I mean, you're just looking around the farm and stuff. No, you don't really notice anything too much apart from where you are. You can see that there seems to be loads of. You do see a pitchfork that seems to have something attached to the bottom of it.
More than the pitchfork had.
Yes, something
Okay.
something small seems to be impaled in it, but unless you were going to go closer, you can't see anything else. But we'll come back to you if you wish to do that. We'll go back into the house. So what would you guys all like to do? I guess if you guys want to tell me where you would like to explore, I guess as a group now.
Open
I
the
say,
door.
Francis, bro, Francis, you sure don't want me to go ahead? You don't look so good, man.
I'm good. I'll open the door.
Don't worry. I will open the door for him and
So you're
take
going
a peekaboo.
No,
Okay.
I'm opening it. It's all good.
I don't want you to die, Francis.
I don't want to die either, brother.
Francis, God gives us all our own gifts for our own reasons. Let the man use his gift of strength.
Okay, I'll open this door.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm fit as a fiddle right now.
Francis, maybe it would be a good idea to stay as a group in this creepy, whatever. I don't know if you've seen any horror plays, but usually the person who goes off on their own dies.
Perhaps you're wise, sister. Perhaps. But I'm not going to let Grumman charge ahead of me. I was charging ahead. Step back, brother Grumman. I have this.
All right. Sometimes I think this lad likes pain.
It's a pointless exercise trying to tell him, guys.
It's cathartic.
I've lived a life of just following, not
My
questioning.
life is pain, brother Grumman.
Maybe it
So you guys-
shouldn't be?
Are you guys heading into this room? It seems to be unlocked.
Yes.
Yeah, Francis
Alright.
just bars into it and didn't let me check it first.
Francis is
As
in
you
fighting
open the
mode.
room,
He's a different
as
man.
you open the room, you can see four farmers that Groman, you hadn't been from your vantage, but you'd not managed to see from the window, and they just seem to be kind of motionless. They just seem to be standing there. They do seem to have the familiar red eyes of the farmers that you encountered. They do not seem to be moving. They just seem to be standing there staring into space.
I didn't encounter any farmers. I wasn't here.
Get
I
back!
just arrived.
If they
I'm
have
sure
red
I
eyes,
would
get
tell you.
back!
Red eyes? What do you mean?
So,
We fought them. They're under control of some sort.
the devil. Brother Francis will run up to him and grab him by the
Francis!
scruff of the neck. The devil is in you! And start shaking him. Cast yourself out, devil! Cast thyself out!
You can roll for intimidation if you're trying to scare him.
I'm trying to scare the devil out of him. Yeah, we'll roll for intimidation. Let's go. This is Francis's type of intimidation. This is the only time he gets angry, when it is the devil. It's not very intimidating though. Big 6.
The devil laughs.
They just stand there motionless. They don't look at you. They just staring off into space.
Francis, we can't just hurt these innocent people. We've got to find the root of the issue. Whatever's controlling them.
I wish not to hurt the man, only to cast the devil out of him. Continues
That
shaking
sounds
the man
about
by the
right.
scruff of
So-
the neck.
Francis, that
Come
does
on,
not
Francis,
seem to be
Francis.
effective.
Francis, get back here. Let's lock this door. If we don't want to hurt these people.
Francis will comply.
As
Okay.
you leave, Francis, as you leave, do you see that there seems to be a small door to your left? Sorry.
Oh, right, okay.
Left, yes, that's it. As you move out.
Francis will open that door then.
Okay, inside you see that there seems to be a small pantry in there. Let me check my thing. Yeah, so you can see there's lots of food stuff and supplies. It seems like it's been ransacked, there's not much left. However, you do see under a few of the broken parts that there seems to be a trapdoor that you presume leads to the basement.
Francis will open said trapdoor.
Okay.
Hey, Francis, what are you doing?
To find the devil that possesses these men.
You open it, and it just leads into a darkness. The ladder runs down into darkness.
Someone pass me a torch.
Hey Francis, why don't we search the ground floor first before going down into the pit of despair?
Your wisdom once again astounds me, sister. Closes the trapdoor, puts a box over it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Also, that gives us the chance to go grab our team members who have.
Also, I suggest that we lock this door, or bar this door with something, just in case our 4 friends wake up and start giving us trouble.
So
Because I can't guarantee their safety if they start troubling me.
I think that's probably a good idea.
we could pull a
Do we
box.
have something in mind?
There's boxes in the pantry. We could put a box in front of the door, and they're not going to starve to death if they get unpossessed because they're in this room full of food.
Yes, yeah, that's fine. So you're trying to block the way into the kitchen, right?
So taking stuff from out of here, taking a box from out of here, and pulling it out to there where Gromman's standing to block this door, so they're locked in.
Yeah, that's a reasonable
Block this door
response.
here.
Yeah.
So taking things from out of there, dragging them out, and then blocking.
Yeah,
this door.
I will help. I will help him do that.
If nothing
Yeah,
else,
that's
it
fine.
should prevent them from sneaking up on us.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, you're 3. I'll move to the other gang. What is Drac, Yuri, and Latha doing while you guys have been investigating these bits?
I want to leave. I think that we should. I can hear Groman. I think he's talking sense. They should lock that door. Keep those guys in there.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're saying they are possessed, or they are not evil or anything. They're just people possessed, right? So if I chop them up, well, they will stay dead after we deal with.
Or we just lock them in here just now.
Brother Gromman, we don't have to kill them. We must just find
I
the
know,
source.
I know.
That's the point. That's why we're locking the door.
But
Right,
I'm not going to put myself in danger or serious. So I'm not going to stop it.
Okay, and Drac and Yuri, what are you guys doing? You can probably hear a bit of commotion coming from inside at this point.
I'm wondering where Yuri is.
Guys, I hear voices, but I don't. And I'm gonna be like trying to reach my foot back on the ground from the top of the box. And once I get to the ground, I'm looking around and being like, guys, where'd everybody go?
Drac, you can see and hear Yuri. Would you respond to her?
No, I continue to pretend to be a scarecrow at the moment.
Okay,
I'm
Yuri,
trying.
Yuri, can you roll for perception to see if you can see Drax with his 5?
Where'd everybody go?
Yuri.
You notice that Drax seems to be disguised as a scarecrow and very close to you.
I'm gonna start walking towards him.
Drac, you still think you are hidden at this point. What would you like to do?
I whisper to Yurti. Check the pitchfork.
A pitchfork?
And I continue to pretend to not be Drac, but a scarecrow again.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yuri, what would you like to do? Are you going to follow, try and look at this pitchfork the scarecrow is trying to tell you to look at?
I'm assuming it's this one that I'm standing on.
Yeah, it is on the picture. So yeah, you don't really need to roll for investigation, but you can see that there seems to be a severed hand that is attached to the pitchfork.
I didn't want it. Are you trying to tell me something?
It's all these severed hands, he's rubbing it in.
I mean, I guess I could, but I think I do just fine the way that I am. I'll grab it, then I'll come run up to him and be like, ah!
I don't react, I don't move, I continue to pretend that I am a scarecrow. I think that this is the best thing that I can do at this moment in time, is prepare myself to be hidden.
I'm gonna start tickling his feet with the hand, because that's all I can reach.
Okay, I'm going to say that's a dexterity saving throw for Drax to see if he can... No, maybe Constitution? Constitution. Constitution, see if you can work through the tickling pain.
3.
Oh, you shriek like a little girl, and your disguise starts to fall off as Yuri has a proper tickle fest for at least a minute.
Yuri, why would you ever foil my plans, you dirty reptilian?
Oh, that's what you wanted. I thought you said to grab the hand to tickle your tootsies.
I take the hand, and in my fury, I throw it towards the window.
Very good. Roll for dexterity to see if it goes through the window. And
That's
then we'll
fine.
go back to we'll see what the rest of the guys are up to as this has happened.
Oi.
30-20.
Yeah, so are you throwing it through the which window? The one with the farmers in it, or the one that's more near
This
where the
one.
big one? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. It smashes through the what is left of the panes of window, and yeah, you see that the hand does indeed go in there. Back to the rest of you guys. You hear a smash coming from the room very close to you guys.
What was that? I'm taking point now. I'll go there and check this out.
What?
Okay.
Is something?
Don't
in
worry,
there?
Lassie. I got this.
I'm right beside him.
Are you going in the room?
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay.
I want to keep these guys to hurting themselves because I feel pretty good. I'm strong now, and they are all banged up.
Okay, so in this room seems to be a dining room. You can see a long plain table, a wooden sideboard, and several chairs that have been shattered on the floor. And the debris is streaked.
And a hand.
And now a hand. And the debris is streaked with crimson.
It's
Oh
blood.
boy.
More blood.
Guys, there's something really bad that happened here. I'm
Yes,
really
there
worried
was
for that
something.
girl. Does anybody
Why?
remember her name?
Kiana.
I wasn't there.
Thank you. I'm really worried for this Kiana girl.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't look good for her.
No.
Really. I went on bed.
Brother Francis got tears in
On
his
her.
eyes for all this bloodshed.
And can you all, whoever entered the room, can you tell me what your passive investigation is?
Passive investigation, not
Passive
perception.
investigation.
Yeah, passive investigation.
10.
Oh, sorry.
Just
10.
gone over to my door. I'll be back in a minute.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you just think this room seems a bit strange. And unfortunately for you guys, can you two roll me for initiative?
Oh,
Oh.
a big
Oh.
12 for Francis.
Oh, that's a 1 for me.
Well, the
Like,
luckily for you, well, no, not luckily for you guys, that little thing that happened has now appeared. So you are now battling the hand that was just thrown through the window that seems to have animated itself. So, and it got a 15, so it will be going first. And I'm going to roll a...
We're we to roll initiative.
Just the
Oh,
two of
well,
us.
No, just the two idiots who went in the room. Yeah. Now, if it's even, I'll do Groman, and if it's odd, I'll do Francis. It's Francis, got a 5. So poor Francis, the hand that has just appeared out of nowhere for you tries to grab your neck for a 7 to grab your neck. I'm guessing that is a no.
Miss.
Okay, it is your guy's turn. I don't know if it's Francis or Groman who is first.
Francis.
It's Francis.
Francis. Sorry, Francis, you go first.
No messing about, you go straight in with some attacks.
Okay.
18.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
11 damage.
It is dead. You can tell us how you just smacked the small hand.
So
that
basically,
flew- well, you don't know.
so basically the little disembodied hand comes flying at Francis and he swats it out of the air like a fly with his quarterstaff, and then with that second attack, that unarmed attack, basically just stamped on it like he stamped on a bug.
Very good.
Well,
So this is-
Didn't notice anything. Like one initiative is just like huh? It's over already?
yeah, you just see the hand kind of fall dead. Yeah, you don't maybe know it's been animated. And you, this is for anyone. You guys will have heard at this point. Anyone can roll me for investigation, but Francis and Groman, you can have it with advantage.
Okay. Doesn't mean much for me, but
I mean,
Go pretty well.
16
I got
for
an
Francisco.
advantage. I got a 14.
Okay, hands up if you got over 16.
Nah.
Okay, so for the two of you who did, you notice, I guess so as you run in after hearing the commotion, you can see that several of the floorboards seem to have been pushed up from below, as though something was crawling and dug their way up.
Did something come up out of the floorboards?
I look down. Oh, maybe the hands? What's with these people and hands?
Well, they come in handy.
All right.
Very good. So I guess we'll move back to the outside squad. What are you guys doing? You've just thrown a hand that you don't know is special and to attack your friends. Have you got any other shenanigans you'd like to do before joining the rest of the party?
Immediately, I grab Yurti and thrust the shell upon my back.
Okay, that's better.
Backpack time.
Okay.
I dash toward the other window
Okay.
at which Yurti was looking
Okay.
and try to jump through it without taking harm.
Okay. Very good. Yuri, are you consenting to being grabbed? Because we were all about consent. So please say that you
I
allow
am.
this, or no, you're allowing it. Okay.
weren't we all about consent when we had those little furry worm things? Were we, Ryan?
Also,
No.
the dick grabbing
Well,
disembodied hand.
That little hand wasn't all about consent before, but
Man, I choose who gets consent.
right, okay.
Drac, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, he's fine with it. He can cry later. He's okay.
You can
Okay.
cry and Dave the
He
second
misses
song.
his brother, eh?
Yeah. Thanks, Latha. Gonna make you transform into a turkey next week. Okay, so roll me for acrobatics check as you try and skillfully creep into this room.
12.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you do. I mean, not that stealthily, but you do manage to get through, and you don't hurt yourself or Yuri. And there's a little bit of the sound of broken glass as you arrive, so your friends would hear that there was a little bit of noise coming from this direction, and you guys find yourselves in the bedroom that Yuri was looking at before. It's quite neat and orderly compared to some of the other stuff you've seen, and Yuri, you can see that there are some art supplies and scraps of paper bearing different images that seem to be scattered on the floor.
Oh wow, look over there, Drac. Somebody's got a good sense of art.
It's
I'm
this
sure
person.
they could help us.
Kiana.
It's the girl.
So, Yuri, as you look through, you can see that looking through some of the papers and stuff, you can see that there are repeating images of hands, lakes, and wide eyes looking up through the water. The largest massive canvas that you can see seems to show a pair of eyes with handprints for pupils. And you notice that this seems very well. Drac, I guess you would still have the paper that you've been given from Aunt Deli before, and it does seem to follow the same art style that is on the picture that you guys have.
Now, Yurdi, I am no artist, but this paper looks familiar. Would you say this is drawn the same?
I don't know. This isn't my taste of art, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of got the same undertones, you know? It got a little bit darker, though, it seems.
Well, maybe we should explore this further. Maybe we could find out more once we meet the rest of the gang.
Okay, I'm gonna start shoving all of the artwork in my shelf.
Okay, there is a lot. And I'll say Drac and Yuri, can you both roll me for investigation as you're shoveling the artwork into Yuri's shell?
7.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move that hand into the trash, by the way.
Okay, thank you. Yuri, did you get over a
15.
7? Oh, okay. Yuri, you see Drac, you're checking the artwork out, I guess. Yuri, you see a very nice chest as you guys are about to leave the room that looks very ornamental compared to the rest of the more common furniture. It seems to stand out a little bit.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just kidding. Drac,
That's
check
fine.
this out. I'm
Did you
surprised
say-
didn't see it.
Check this out. That's gold. Ah, ornaments. Yes. In my excitement, I rush over and try to tear the hinge clean open.
Luckily for you, it is not locked. And for a minute, maybe you think there's gold, gems, jewels, whatever. There just seems to be a pair of overalls in there. And just as you're about to put them down, you feel two large swelling bulges. And as you place your hand inside, can you roll me a D12 for me?
As Drac just found a pair of disembodied testicles.
No.
3.
Sounds like
3. You find 3 rings, and they are all worth 10 gold pieces each.
Okay. I silently put these into my pocket.
Very
No
good.
doubt you do.
have three rings worth 10 gold pieces each. Back to the rest of the gang. What are you guys up to? You've obviously heard a bit of a noise come from this room that these guys are in, but you don't know.
yeah.
who.
Did
Now
we check out that room?
now what? I heard that the noise says, and he says, "Oh, now what?" And I open the door. I guess I see.
You see them, yeah. You see them just about to come out of the room.
And I'll open this one.
Hey, where did you come from?
Oh, hey there.
Hey,
Hey.
We
We
found
just
another
killed
one of
a
those
hand.
hand things.
yeah, if we just killed a hand in the other room, what were these people in hands?
I
And
wouldn't know.
also, Cyrus says they seem to be coming up from the floorboards. So watch your step.
Yeah, in the other room it looked like something had tried to come up through the floorboards. Ha ha.
There, I'm guessing. Also, Brother Francis found a trapdoor, so I'm guessing whatever it is doing all these shenanigans. It's downstairs. So I vote you we go downstairs and put my axe to work, and let's get done with this already.
Oh, well, check this out. And I'm gonna start pulling out all the paper from my shelf.
Ah,
We
where
found
did it come
art
from?
over here.
Oh,
Oh,
is that Kiana's?
We think it might be. I mean, it looks like it's gotten a little bit more demented or something, but
I mean,
Yeah,
this whole
that-
place seems pretty demented.
yeah, whoever drew that is that it's pretty bad in the head, methinks.
yeah. And it's clearly not a successful farm, so I would think it's Kiana's place.
No, there's something weird here. I don't like it.
Yeah, definitely something's weird here, and I bet it's in the basement because they're trying to get out.
Guys, it is off. We should be leaving.
But didn't we? I mean, isn't it our job to investigate this place?
Find the girl.
Well,
That was-
During
whatever's
during
happening.
the sorry,
Sorry.
during the conversation, Drax sneaks past the rest of the party to check the final door.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll let Latha, you can finish what you were saying though, as Drax is trying to creep past you.
I was just saying, whatever's happened in here has clearly not been survivable. All that's left over is bad vibes and fucking demons. We should get out of here.
Blood.
But what about the lassie we were looking for? Maybe she's in the basement.
Is dead. The child is dead. Let's leave this place.
Latha, what if there was some way we could restore the beauty of this land?
I don't know about that, but if they hired me to look for somebody, at least I should find a body before I say they are dead.
Sadly, Brother Groman is true.
I'm not super keen on going down into the basement either.
Yeah, I
But-
cannot.
But
Maybe we can patrol up here. Maybe we should stay above ground some of this.
There's a
mean-
bed in here. I just don't know if you want to sleep in it.
No, I just don't want to go in that. I don't want to go in the basement. Oh, you're no, don't go to sleep in there. Come out of the bed.
Just
As you guys
as
are
somebody who's-
discussing,
as an
Drax-
Aragenasi,
Drax.
the underground doesn't appeal that much. But we've got to do what we've got to do. If we can save this girl, I think we should do it.
Yeah, don't worry. Stay behind me. I will protect you. I understand you guys are a bit banged up before, but I'm just fit as a fiddle. I'm just like a new dwarf. And also have been practicing some few little dwarven tricks. So, let's go down there. And
Open this
as you're
last door.
discussing
And
this,
this.
Drax, you do manage to open the door to find another large room, which you can all see in, obviously. Seems to be a living room. You can see it haphazardly arranged and looks close to falling apart. And beneath the floor, it seems to be covered in hundreds of handprints painting using crimson mud.
Can Drac scan the room for any more valuable chests or anything gold looking?
Yeah, you can roll for investigation if you want to check the room out. And everyone else who wish to investigate the room, I'm going to say roll me for perception, everyone else, if you want to check the room out.
Francis is
Is it
backed
just
away
a
out of the room.
room? Is it just a room or?
You said perception?
Yeah, investigation for Drac because he's looking for something specific.
Ooh, that was a good perception roll.
Oh, this is so-
22 for me. Finally, I noticed something.
A 24 for me.
Okay.
I rolled it. What am I writing? I rolled perception.
Oh,
I
Grumman got a
rolled.
natural 20 though.
I
Hey,
rolled a
Drac,
2.
It's a
Nope.
9.
Nope. No chest. You don't see a chest, unfortunately. Everyone else, did it? Put your hand up if you rolled 14 or over for your perception.
I left the room.
Okay. You notice, as you're checking out the weird artwork, that there seems to be a break in the pattern under the chair that doesn't match. Does anyone wish to move the chair?
Guys, should we?
No.
Dragon
I-
Raid
Gonna move the
destroys everything in the room.
Well, I was going to just move the chair with my axe, but if he destroyed it, well, look, I'm just left with my axe, like just poking at it.
Okay.
I was looking for gold. I'm very angry that I can't find any, so I tossed chairs and tables across the room.
For God's sake, Drac, not everybody carries money around.
This farm doesn't look like it's been doing well enough to have money lying around.
So, as you guys see Drac have a small childlike fit, the chair is moved, and you do see underneath it, there seems to be the depiction here is a depiction of two children. One is reaching for the other, and who is being dragged into the water by large hands. And scraped into the side of the muddy image is the name Cully.
Tully.
That was the
Cully.
childhood friend who
Cully
died.
was the childhood friend that died, yeah. That they talked to.
Okay.
That was the person
I
that-
I just shiver, like, "Urgh, that's
Me too.
scary. What were you saying, Les?
There's
Drac, still in a rage, storms towards the other door and sees this one in front, as he does not know that there is anything in this room as of yet.
It's blocked. It's been blocked.
It is
We
blocked.
I
You'd have to
know.
give
Yeah,
me-
there's stuff
That's-
lying in front of that
That's
door.
why I'm going to wait. I'm
Okay.
starting to shift that stuff.
I'll say you'll have to give me it. If you want to do it quickly, you'd have to give me a strength check if you want to try and do it quickly, or if you just want to do it normally, you can
I'm
start
just
doing
doing
it.
it normally.
Okay, you start to remove the door, but it's going to take you a couple of minutes to remove the door, to remove from the door. What would you guys like to do next?
Hearing this noise, Cirrus is gonna run and just be like, Drac, hold on. There are those weird mind-controlled drone people. They seem to be in a weird, like blank state when we went in, but we blocked it out. We blocked it off just in case. You should probably hold off until the rest of us are here.
I've killed them before and I'll do it again.
Yes, I know, but we probably shouldn't. We just want to sneak past and get to the trapdoor in the other room.
Listen to her, brother.
Yeah, there is a trapdoor there and a basement, Drac. Maybe you can find gold there. Let's get down there.
Can I roll persuasion to persuade Drac
That's
not?
where I keep my gold.
Well, I'm going to say Groman can, because he said it first. You can aid him, but Groman, roll for persuasion to see if you can make.
Well,
Drax
I'm not very
I was the one who was
persuasive.
trying to stop him from barging in.
Well, you can. I'll say you can aid Groman just because I heard his response talking to him.
So,
you can-
do I roll with advantage or something?
Yeah.
yeah, advantage.
All right.
Wait, Groman's trying to get him to go down there, right?
Yeah, trying to get
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drac to go down.
away from the door.
15.
Drax, can you roll me for your perception? So you versus this.
I think it's insight.
Is it insight.
Insight. Yeah.
Sorry, insight.
20.
You don't fall for it, but you could lie and say you did. It's up to you, but you don't. You see through what they're trying to do to you.
I turn back to them and say, "Oh, don't worry, I'll leave them alone," using my deception.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
5.
Fuck no.
Right then, you will.
So, what are you guys doing? What is your decision? We will be finishing in a few minutes. What would you guys like to do? Are you letting? You remember you can talk to each other about stopping you doing situations. Up to you guys.
Can we not just tell them, Drax? We've got prisoners in there.
I did.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Drac.
Well, if
I
they're
There's a
catatonic,
basement.
just tie them up. We
Yeah, I
gotta
mean,
see
you-
what's down
We
there.
have to
mean-
explore the
There's more.
basement.
The
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
they didn't move. They didn't move when you went in. Even when Francis shook them and shouted at them, they did not
That's
move.
right.
They were just standing there looking into
That's
space.
right. We one has a good idea. Why wouldn't just tie those people up?
Because we didn't want them to wake up.
We don't have
Yeah,
anything.
but brother Francis just shook one of them and they didn't
I don't
move
think
it.
it's necessarily related to them so much as related to whatever is doing this, noticing what we're doing.
I have 50
But also,
feet of rope.
Jack, please don't go around murdering innocent people.
I won't.
I know you intend to. You almost died in our last fight. Let's be real.
She's got a point. You should get stronger, like me.
Dirty.
You also almost died, Dirty.
Your Yerties get me.
Draken hearing this moves the boxes and
Okay.
moves into the room, going towards the trapdoor. Party can tie the rest of the people up if they choose, but I'm looking for gold. As they do not attack me, I do not attack them.
Francis follows him.
Roman goes with Drac. Okay, Drac?
Iris like wipes some tears from her eyes, like he actually listened.
Let's get this over with. I bet whatever it is causing this down there. So let's go. And
Just tie up these
I have
people
that vision.
first.
Well, you can do that, Lassie. You know, just tie them up, and I will be doing some axe work back down here.
I'll lift up the door ready for Axeman to go in.
We are going down together.
Drac is already in the hole.
Okay, so
I
well,
just
it
stop and say, okay, what?
is
Oh,
dark.
man.
You can't see in the hole unless you have dark vision, but I think Groman does. I don't know about Drac.
Yeah, I have
do.
dark vision.
So you are
I
going to
don't.
hold
I'm
off
there.
until I am ready to go down with you, you muppets.
Zap is not
You
pleased.
guys know what you want to do. But yeah, some of you party of going down. So for the ones, Groman and Drac and Francis, I think you guys are together, right? You're like following.
Yeah.
The girls are trying to be think stuff through, and the guys are basically going down the hole. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is.
I-
Do you guys? Do all the guys have dark vision? Can you guys see, or do you need light?
I need light.
I don't see, but I do have a torch, so I could light that.
You can.
Aren't you on a ladder?
I'll throw it to the bottom.
Flames everywhere.
Yeah, but there's a loud. boom as
Let
you
me go
walk
down first, and then throw a torch down to me, brother Drac.
Francis,
Drac
you're not
is
in a very
already-
good shape.
Drac has already climbed the ladder. As soon as he decided to go into that room, he opened that chest and went straight down. He is not interested in anything else but gold and the woman. He wants gold.
And
And the
look.
woman.
And the
woman. Golden woman. Okay, calm down, Conan.
Francis
Okay,
follows
so,
him in.
man after one heart.
As,
We need the woman to complete the mission to get gold.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm concerned about. Everything else does not matter.
as the boys group moves down through the down the wooden staircase, you can see shelves bearing some old root vegetables and food stuff. This cellar seems to be unfinished though, as the back part of the cellar seems to have collapsed, revealing a dark, narrow tunnel. And there was a tiny weird smell up in the house, but it is a lot worse down here. It's very musty and moldy. And can the boys tell me what their passive perception is?
That would be 12.
12.
For roaming.
Anyone got 15 or higher? I'm guessing no.
I think
don't
I'm the
know
only one.
You don't. I guess. Would you be at the top of the looking down, or are you away from the?
She was yelling at us.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Right.
was yelling at them.
what number did you say again? Sorry.
15, but it's your passive perception.
Yeah, 12. So
Yeah, none of you hear anything, unfortunately. And we'll go back to the girls. Girls, what are you doing at the top? There's been a little bit of a crossing of decisions.
I guess did we tie them up?
I'm not going down. End of. I'll wait up here and keep an eye on these guys.
I'll go down and make sure those idiots don't die.
I'll
Okay,
search
good.
for a potato or something. I'm kind of hungry. We never got those custards at the night market.
You didn't. One day, yeah, you'll get the
And the-
custard. One
And
day.
the mushrooms might have been like their fingers or something, so...
Come on, Yurdi, you gotta help me keep these dumbasses alive.
So,
Look who is speaking. You almost die because you went into dangerous situations without me.
hey, you're down. You can't hear them. You can't hear them. So
All
we'll
right.
move back to the boys.
Wait, does
so
my
boys,
am I able to notice whatever it is that they didn't notice?
yeah, I'll say just as you're coming down, you hear the very faint sound of a woman singing. It's very, very faint.
Is it like is it good singing?
You're too far away to notice much at the moment. You can just tell it's a form of singing.
Guys, there's someone singing.
You're always singing.
I don't hear anything.
I'm
yeah,
a
at the
singer, I know
moment-
what I'm on about.
So behind the wall, well, the caved-in cellar wall, you can see there seems to be a tunnel that opens it to a lantern-lit packed dirt chamber, and the smell, the stench that you smelled just as you came down gets even worse. And at this point, you can see dozens of bodies that lie astrew across all of the floor, all wearing the clothes of farmers. Many of their limbs have been cleanly removed, and you can see a sizable pile on the far side of the cavern. And in the center of the room, you can see a young woman who appears to be singing and slightly moving in a dance-like motion.
Do I know what song she's singing?
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Swear to
Or
God,
anyone
this is
can
the
roll
voice.
me a history. At this point, you can all roll.
19.
You're pretty sure that it's one of the like awakening songs that you heard at the festival, where they kind of relay news in a form of like a melody. You're very familiar being a bard. This is one way they pass along news, and your screens will all change in a minute as you see. This is what they look like. Though her dagger is not drawn like in the picture.
Can I sing along with it and see what happens?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you'll need to do me a performance check to see if you can copy the melody.
21.
Oh, yeah, you seem to match it pretty much as she actually turns around and looks at you guys. And she seems to notice you all coming down, and she goes, she looks at you all for a second, and then she goes, "Please go, you shouldn't be here." As she looks at you all as the music stops.
Are you Kiana?
Sister Kiana.
She's like, "Yeah, my name is Kiana. Why are you here? This is not somewhere that you should be."
Eleanor sent us.
You're not safe here. Aunt Eleanor, I need you back.
And I've updated your guys' maps. But at this point, I am gonna move to Latha because it's been a good few minutes. Let's say 5 minutes. Latha, what are you doing upstairs? You notice your friends have been gone about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just staying upstairs keeping an eye on these guys. I'm not going down there.
Okay, yeah. The guys seem to be motionless. As you are you just, I guess, near the trapdoor? Like you're staying near the entrance to the trapdoor? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. And again, if you want to put your tokens on the new map, yeah, you can see Kiana is kind of in the center of this cavernous room. You guys have come down where the stairs are, so you guys can put yourselves anywhere roughly around her. And yes, Sarah, sorry, so you were trying to talk to her, or someone else was, sorry?
Yeah, I told her that Eleanor sent us.
She's like, "Whoa, why would she send you here?" She says, "I don't understand."
You were supposed to be there for the festival.
Oh, but she says I couldn't come to the festival. I had to look after my friend, so...
What friend are you looking after?
She goes quite childlike and she's like, oh, he's my best friend in the whole world. And I'm going to let you... To make it fair, I'm going to say you can all roll me for persuasion if you want to try and talk to Kiana about different things.
I'm not persuasive. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, I'm just whispering.
I'm not.
I'm just
I am
whispering
quite
to Cyrus. Lassie, this girl doesn't look like right in the head.
When Drac heard that he was not supposed to be here, he decided to try to add to his disguise of a farmer by finding a much more appropriate hat from the bodies of the corpses and then join them and lie down. Am I hidden?
You'd have to roll me for stealth, and again, yeah. You see what you roll and see what happens.
I mean, we're dealing with the disembodied things.
12.
If anyone wants to roll their perception to see if they can see Drax anymore, if they roll less than that, you can't see him. If you roll over that, obviously you can see him.
I know exactly where he is. I rolled a 23.
20.
My passive perception is already 12, so do I have to roll?
Yep.
Or
No, it's fine.
Oh,
So-
I didn't have to.
Yeah,
I
guess
wasted
if
a
it's
23.
sorry
On him.
So yeah, oh sorry. So this is just for anyone who wants to persuade and talk to her. So yeah, I guess Izzy, go for it. Roll persuasion to see if what she is talking to you about.
19.
So she seems to vaguely trust you. She says, yes, my name is Kiana, and obviously she's sorry that you were sent here by her auntie, and that you've been sent here to find her, but unfortunately there's no possible way that she'll be able to leave at the moment.
I mean, you could have sent her a note. She was very worried.
She looks very sad. Would anyone else like to try and persuade her for some information, or are you happy for Izzy to do it? It's fine for you to all talk to her if you wish.
So, I'm guessing you are the one who's doing all these weird things around. What about those poor fellas up there? Are those your friends?
She's like, yeah, they work on my farm. Like, we work together.
Well, they don't seem much of the working type anymore. Like just standing about like zombies.
Francis has just clicked. You're the devil in these men.
Roll for persuasion, I guess, to see how she takes your comments.
10.
She looks a little bit startled, and she says, "Oh, I don't like your tone." She's like, "I might have to fetch my friend Cully to come and deal with you."
I grab the woman and show her the drawing and say, "You're not telling us everything that you know in an intimidating way."
Okay. She roll me for intimidation.
30-20.
Okay. She does seem visibly upset and does actually start crying a lot. She just says that she's been here. She's like, Collie came back to find her, and this is now where she lives. This is where she wants to stay.
Tell us about Cully.
She's like, Collie's just over there. He's just hungry.
For what?
She's like, and at this point, as Kiana is explaining how he was just taking a nap after he'd been fed, you see that the mass where Drax was hiding seems to start moving, as this massive thing appears, which I'll show you a picture of. Hold on. And you see this appear straight behind where Drax is. It is a mass of different arms that are now coming straight for you, Drax, as you have grabbed Kiana. So if you can all leave me where you are on the map, on the old map, because that's where you guys are going to be. And yes, we will see if you survive the massive fisting beast for next week. Or in 2 weeks.
Fisting beast.
All right.
Fisting beast.
It had to be the
But yeah.
fisting beast.
It is. Yes, I will say at this point, Latha, it's probably been like another 5 to 10 minutes. So again, possibly you've like called down or something as well. I'll leave that up to you for next week if you want to.
It's going to take a while to convince me to get down that hole, Martin.
Yeah. I'm going to say you might hear them screaming and stuff. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot to convince me to get down that hole.
Okay.